3, 2, 1. I think we're live now. Live!
Hey! Welcome, everybody, to the STD podcast, episode 30.
We're Roseanne, apparently.
You know, with the harmonica, that means the show is on. Yes, 30.
Oh, we should do that like Roseanne, the beginning of the credits, where they pan around the round table. They go start with Roseanne, then John Goodman. And
we would need a lot more fucking cameras.
She can be the kid. She can go around. You can be the camera, right? Just go around. Around.
We need what you call production value.
Yeah. We need some production value, man. We need
So episode 30.
We got one
in the year 2020.
In the year 2525, I doubt I'll be alive.
Is that you or me?
Uh-oh.
Sounds like a Kia.
All right, cool. That was Julie's car. Julie's car.
If you mind to keep the distractions down to a minimum, thank you.
We're on a professional show here.
First show.
We're trying to be professional and shit.
Where's our on-air light?
First show of the
year.
Hey,
Pat, hit the light. Hit the green light. Or the orange light.
Orange light for on-air.
When the orange lights are on, guys, and you're driving down Maple Ridge, it means you're on here. For the one viewer.
The right one, I believe.
The right one.
It says outdoor.
Yeah.
No, that's the garage door opener.
Right there. Perfect.
Yep.
Look that up. That's the orange light.
No, the outside
lights are orange. You had it on.
You
Turn
had
it back on.
There you go.
They're for the outside lights that are orange. It's been like that for 6 months.
Well, no one ever.
What's that?
I never.
I haven't.
Obviously, never knew
They're fresh out the oven. Are they a little strong?
You are the guinea pig. We know if you fall asleep on the couch, Joe made him way too strong.
Yeah, I mean, they're never that strong when you get fall. I mean, not for people like
You've sent someone to the hospital.
Yeah, those guys are weak.
and a dog, right?
That's true.
Yeah, you did. You thought you killed your dog.
No, with the dog, we thought the dog died. That's a joke. We'll save the joke for the show.
You already told that story.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I'll tell
And
you.
we're on the show, sir.
Yeah, save it for the show.
That thing right there says we're live.
Sure.
You just sit there and eat your nuggets and let us grown folks handle the
we'll
talking.
handle the show.
Oh, shit, these nuggets are good, bro.
So, Tom, how was your week?
Shitty.
Oh,
it's shitty. Mice. Got a mouse in the house.
Oh.
So
if you got one, you got 20.
Well, here's the thing.
Not necessarily.
Bullshit.
Well, so here's what happened. Started finding some mice poop. Mouse
droppings.
And so we knew they were at least in one of the cabinet drawers. So put a mouse trap down. We had a couple, so I put 2 down in the drawer. They ate all the peanut butter.
Now, are you talking the spring traps?
Yes, the typical spring trap, right?
Don't fuck with that thing.
No,
go to CVS, get you one of them little black traps.
Yeah.
They have the little yellow thing that you put the peanut butter on.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers work miracles, bro.
Well, here. Normally, the little regular cheapo traps are like at Home Depot. They're like $4 for $2, whatever. They kill it, throw it away, whatever, doesn't matter. I always had good luck with those ones, except for these mice. This time, ate the peanut butter, and I reset. And then I was like, okay, maybe I didn't really do the peanut butter right. Let me do it again, and like redo it. Ate the peanut, clean off it, didn't set it off. So I went through several things of peanut butter. Had some cheese in there. Had some cookie dough. Ate them all. Never triggered them. Eventually, I got different cheese, some cheddar that's literally like stuck on there. And so then they triggered them, but then didn't kill them. They weren't there. So 10 times I've reset these traps.
The mouse walking around the thing, the broken.
Oh, yeah. They're all fat and happy because I'm refeeding them every like 6 hours, checking the things.
So you're losing a battle to the mice.
It's like a fucking.
So I was.
Jury episode.
Right. Yeah, Jerry's sitting in his little hiding with all the pile of peanut butter. But eventually I got him. Then I got another one. I got another in the garage. And then it's odd in our pantry. Like I started smelling in there. Like, oh man, something dying here. So I emptied out the pantry, cleaned it out, still stinks. So I'm like, screw this. I bust a hole in the wall. There's a dead mouse in the wall.
Yuck.
Yeah. So that's what I did today was patch up the holes in the walls.
Was it full, still intact?
Yeah.
The mouse is still
It was a live mouse.
But it wasn't live if it was dead.
Well, it wasn't like a desiccated.
It wasn't decomposed.
Yeah. So that's what I did this week. I had my battle with mice. And right now I still have 3 traps set, and none have triggered in the last 2 days. But that was my adventure for this week.
In my parents' house growing up in West Boulevard, we had a mice problem because they were working the sewer and shit. This one mouse fucking somehow got stuck underneath the stove. Like it just went lodged and lodged. We didn't know at the time. But there was this smell. Just kept getting worse. What the fuck is that smell? Sure enough, we took apart the burner and that thing got lodged in there, barbecued himself alive underneath the fucking stove.
Wow.
We couldn't pick him up, so we had to take the shop vac and suction up all the mice guts. And,
Ugh.
it was all charred, corpses by then, but it was still ridiculous.
How's those nuggets?
They're good, man. They're 100% mice.
So Pat,
Yes, sir.
how was your week?
I had a good week.
We had a case of Munchausen, so last week.
The what? I got a bone to pick with you, motherfuckers. So you're all married, right? You're all fucking married. None of you assholes have ever been on a fucking double date.
I have.
Seriously.
Dude, you know what? I have
the
too.
way you're talking, is probably worried that the
I have too. But here's the thing I
guys,
thought you would pick a bone with was our predictions at the end of the show last week.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, you didn't get there?
Oh, I didn't get
Oh,
there.
you totally missed a whole bunch of shit.
Oh,
We were fucking with
no,
you big time, bro.
Oh no, I gotta listen to that.
Yeah.
See what happened was he heard about the double date stuff and he just rage quit the thing. It's like,
Well, see,
he's
here's the
sick of listening to this.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I'm listening to the double date thing while I'm on the date, and then you mention your comments about the other, which is a married couple. They're happily married, by the way. And you said something about how we're probably there because the friend wanted us to be there because they were worried. I'm listening to this while they're there, and I'm like, oh shit! So that's why I turned it up.
Oh.
Not that you say anything bad.
No, it's
but,
like
yeah.
no, like
But they
judging,
should have
like second opinion was my thing. Was like
Right.
trying to get a second opinion of
Yeah.
whomever, whether it was
Oh,
Melissa's friends of you or
so what are these fucking predictions?
So how was the swinging?
The what?
The swinging. Ain't that how double dates work? It ends with
So-
swinging.
oh, there was
Everybody-
keys in the
Everybody
Did
Did
you,
you
do
know
the-
everybody?
did you do the Golden Gate Bridge?
wasn't really the
and the ties broke my
it
face.
turned out to be not really a double date because
The Eiffel
the one
Tower?
girl invited her brother. So
The Eiffel Tower. Did you do the Eiffel Tower?
Oh, wait a minute. This got way weirder.
We can do
Say
that.
that
how did it
again?
get weird?
Now there's a brother involved.
Yeah, the brother was invited, but it was just
And you say stepbrother porn don't actually happen.
but there was no porn. It's just like a normal because he goes, okay, well, what's his predict? So what, I
you
missed
don't
the whole
record it,
thing.
it's not.
What were you predicting?
That's true.
Yeah.
What were you predicting?
It's just incest.
Live sex shows if it's not recorded.
Is that what you guys were talking about?
No,
No.
you gotta go watch it. We ain't gonna tell you now.
So towards the end,
Yeah, you're gonna be mad as
Oh,
fuck in about 2.5 hours when you go home and watch it.
Oh, yeah, we got into it big time, bro. It was bad.
Our messenger's
No.
about to blow up with
No,
that.
but
cussing
actually-
us out.
really,
We have to.
it was
The
bad.
thing
Huh?
is, though, is we have to get his opinion for his predictions.
Oh, that is true. We do gotta ask him his opinions for
Oh,
predictions.
so we got a bunch of black
What
predictions.
predictions?
So
They're up there.
yeah. So now we have to explain it now. Okay. So the predictions were it's a new year, right? New
Right.
year, new us.
Yes.
By the end of the year, there was gonna be what was it? It was just weight, right?
It was
How
yeah.
much was each person gonna weigh? So it was my prediction for myself, and then my prediction for Joe, and then mine for Don, and mine for you
and her.
and her, and then around the horn, his for me, around
Right.
and
Round
so
robin.
Okay.
we just threw you under the bus.
Okay.
You weren't here, so we all spoke for you,
Okay. I'm sure he had a lot to yeah.
and just made up a weight for
And then we
you.
asked, or then we
So you're like 270, right?
You think I'm that much? I don't think.
So we thought you were all about 270. You were going to be up
I'm
about
not-
295 by the end of the year.
First of all, 270. That's big.
yeah, you're gonna gain a lot of weight. Now, that,
That's
you're,
pretty big.
now that you're a spoken for
I
man,
probably
you're
want.
gonna get
She's
kind
gonna-
of
she's gonna
complacent.
cook for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Are you guys? Wouldn't you guys? I would say you guys were, or you were probably more in that because that's almost 300 pounds. That's 25 pounds.
We
weight.
got to get the thing.
Yeah, grab the list, Al.
And then we speculated on where you would be at the end of the year.
Oh god.
So
Fuck.
yeah, that's the part you're gonna want to you're gonna want to rewatch, and you're probably gonna get pissed.
Where's your purple thing?
The purple pen's inside. You can use that.
Moral of the story: don't miss the end of the year
I-
show. 'Cause bad shit's gonna happen.
I guess so. But
So how else was your week, man?
it was good. I kind of bummed I missed the show yesterday, but I will. I'm working on some stuff, so I'll definitely make the next one. But yeah, today we had a nice day. Today we went to the art. We got some culture.
I love the art museum.
the art museum.
Chill as fuck.
There's
That's
a
one
lot.
of my
Of, there's a
favorite
lot.
dates, bro.
I know there's a lot of phallic symbols. I figured you and her.
Well, dude, it's free. You're looking at fucking some of the pieces that are bought by the Wade Fund at the art museum.
I'm just saying I could
That
see.
one fucking It's about the size of this fucking door. It's a Renoir. It's like we're insured for like 150 million, dude.
I can see you and Hernan holding hands, looking at the correct.
No, there's nothing gay about art. Art is fucking awesome, man. Art
transcends all.
It does.
things.
Yeah, we did gay jokes, bro.
Something intellectual.
Exactly. Smart people shit.
All right.
But yeah, I did West Side Market. I did, and we did. It's fun.
Do you want to do this now, or when we're all done with our stories?
Let's just go through the week, and then we'll even tell you our predictions. That way, you can be mad live on camera for the show.
Yeah, you get my reaction.
So,
check up on chat yet. Didn't make chat. Oh, Melissa said hello. Hello, Melissa.
Hello, Melissa.
She's one of 2 viewers.
You might want to tune out. No.
Yeah, I want to tune out here.
Oh, no, wait, no.
Come back at 10:15.
Hey, we all like Melissa.
Yeah, we're a fan of Melissa.
It's you we're on the fence about. No.
All right.
How was your week, Joe?
Honey, I don't know what they're about to say. I don't know what they're about to say. I have no idea what they're talking about. I have nothing to do with what they're talking about.
Pat, what is your nickname for Melissa? Do you call her Babe?
I call her Babe.
You call her Babe?
Do you overuse it? Like, hey, babe. What's up, babe?
Yeah.
Come here, babe.
Maybe in text I'll overuse it more than like
Spoken.
speaking.
That's spoken word.
It's more of a text thing.
All right, what was I doing? Oh,
Boo.
We are live now.
Boo.
No, I don't do
You
it.
boo her up?
I don't do
Hey,
it.
boo her?
I don't do boo.
Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
I'm just posting in 2 places. I'm not fucking.
Boo.
What's it?
We say it.
What's happening, boo?
We say it almost.
Boo to you.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Ingest.
Stank isn't a good nickname
Yeah.
for your SO.
What you guys?
So, how was your week,
You don't
Joe?
want to say. You don't want to call her Stank.
We're not going down this avenue
Oh,
today,
we're
Joe.
up to 3 viewers, bro.
How was your week, Joe?
Yeah. Well, we started out. We went to me and Mayo went to
Cincinnati.
That's on the list.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, well, we'll get there. Let's fast forward past that. How was the rest of your week?
Well, pretty much all the week is on the list. I think. Hold on.
Did you get some Skyline chili,
I
Cincinnati?
did.
Oh, you gotta
we
get
got some
Skyline
White
chili.
Castle and yeah, Mayo.
That's another reason I couldn't have been on that trip, man, because I would have fucking.
Way back, we got White Castle.
Is Mayo coming?
He said he was going to. He's on CPP. Is that what it is? CPT? Colored people time?
Oh, yeah.
Colored people are only allowed to say that. Us non-colored people or melanin, melanin deficient people aren't allowed to say that joke, I guess. But, yeah,
I'm allowed to say that, motherfucker. I don't know about y'all.
you can say whatever you want. It's a joke. It's a joke, Mister. Understand? We know you grew up in the hood. We get it. Yeah. So we drive down there. It wasn't too bad.
This motherfucker, man.
Cincinnati's really nice, man. It's a good little spot. You've been down Cincinnati.
I've been to Cincinnati.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
They got a little Ferris wheel there. It's $12 for this Ferris wheel, bro.
What's their first wheel?
It's right down on the river, man.
Oh, yeah.
And
What grown ass man rides a fucking Ferris wheel?
I didn't go on it, but I'm saying if you like had a side piece and whatever down there, or your wife, your girlfriend down there, whatever, you bring it down there, it's like $12. You go up in this thing, I'd pay a lot of because you can fucking probably chief up there, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Cincinnati's a good spot.
Chicago has one too, the Navy Pier, and
Yeah.
it was like really slow ass.
Both of them are actually good spots. Chicago's a little more fun than
And
Cincinnati.
we watched,
Chicago's
the Buckeyes
great
game
time.
down there, and that was so funny because like it was a whole bar full of. Yeah, it was a pretty big sized bar we were at. It was called whatever the fuck you can see on Facebook, but
Whatever the fuck.
whatever the fuck the name of the bar was.
That's a good area. That's a good bar area.
That's a good name for a bar.
Whatever the fuck bar.
No, but we were there, and it was me, Mayo, Cruz, and Hernan were there, and Ohio State was fucking driving. And everybody's excited because it was looking like they were gonna get the touchdown goal by 1 and win the game, and they threw the interception. It was like a fucking balloon.
They're a joke.
So it killed everybody's vibe. Everybody's just like, wah, 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 wah.
The pictures you post made Mayo look like a hostage, bro.
Yeah, he does a photo as well as I do.
No, he looked like a scared hostage.
all in the back. We got pretty baked.
It looked like some Bird Box type shit.
Bird
That
Box.
motherfucker didn't belong there. Or
Put
something.
some blindfold.
Saturday night, man, we went. We didn't go to bed till like two something because we were just there. We were just watching.
Because they were all on a double date too.
Yeah,
That's what he ain't telling
is that what it is? Yeah,
that's how it was.
probably.
We were in a double date with invisible people.
Hernan and
Hernan went
Cruz
to
are-
bed about 12:30 because they were lamos, and me and Mayo just hung out and there were some people dancing at this type shooters type bar. You could actually see the fucking stadium from a little patio.
Yeah.
Ollie's in the alley. I remember that name because that was a cool, fun name for a bar. And then we went, so we stayed. Then we slept in because we were fucking high as hell. We went through a lot of weed that trip, but we didn't go through as much flowers you would think. Oh yeah, we get back to the chat. Oh, we're up to 6 viewers. No shit. Wow. If you're out there in Chatland, say hi. You know, any of our regular
Yeah,
viewers.
y'all can chat at any point. We will
Any of our
respond
new
if you guys
listeners.
have something intelligent to say.
If there's any new listeners out there, you could we have a welcome package here on the show. We can send out to you. Identify yourself. I got a bunch of shit. I'm getting rid of it. Oh, so check this out. Every Browns game, I didn't bring it down. I should go up and bring it down here. I think I'm going to because you're gonna be parting gifts for the show. But every Browns game, did you go to Browns game? No, none of you guys did.
I went to Browns game with you.
Did you? Oh, you remember
the Jets game?
The stack of things I would always get for the fucking promotional things.
Yeah.
So I got literally like 2,000 of these fucking promotional posters. And
how big are they?
They're poster size, about yay big.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them. So what I'm thinking,
You should just
how do you get them?
The walls with the
that's not bad.
How do you get them?
This entire
I just took them. You know how they got. You were supposed to take one of the things?
Yeah.
I took like fucking 500 every game. Or something.
The honorable human being stole 500.
Murph was in the house. What's up, buddy? Oh, Super Bowl champs prediction. We did that last week. So
we did that last week.
All right, let's get into Pats prediction.
Hold on.
All right.
There you go again with this bullshit.
Hold on, we gotta see it in breaking news.
Every fucking week.
Breaking news? What is it?
Oh, this is no.
We're going to war with Iran.
No. Well, the Aryan Warriors, potential Aryan Warriors on the list of things to talk about. But so Cincinnati was pretty legit. The way back wasn't too bad. It rained the whole time the way back, like the whole way there. Yeah. Or the whole way back it rained. It was ridiculous. It was so really because it was the same way in Pittsburgh too. Driving back to Pittsburgh, the whole way it fucking rained. Like nonstop. It was getting cold.
That's what happens when your team loses.
Right.
You notice every game
we lost on the road
game you went to was a loss.
Well, the Jets game we won, but it didn't rain on the way back. So the fucking weatherman's telling us on the way back, this is what it is. But yeah, Cincinnati's got a nice little stadium there. It kind of reminded me of Pittsburgh Stadium a little bit.
Yeah, it's a good area. I went there for when the Indians played the Reds.
Actually, it was a little bit better than downtown Cleveland, I'd say. At least that area. I mean, I didn't really go to different areas of it, but I mean, the weather was nice and there's a lot of shit going on to the Buckeyes game, the Browns game, but there's a lot of people down there for December.
It's Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. They got a nice area, like a nice shopping type area. I think they got like a Tiffany's there.
They tore down the hotel we're at.
Yeah,
Millennium. That was last weekend.
Yeah, it's a nice little area, a nice brewery there too.
All right, so what's up with you, Big D? How was your week?
Yeah, it was all right, man.
I'm
not gonna
rage
out. I'm not gonna rage out and flip out and talk about how it was screwed during your comedy show. I had 2 great shows this week. One of them was better than the other one. What the fuck was that?
Universal sign.
That's sign language.
That's sign for, hey, you ain't doing your job. Get to rolling.
Hey, man, just play on, player. That's all you got to do. Just play on. Just play on.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
That's it. That's
what did you do for New Year's?
I went and played cards at the family's house.
What's up,
It was actually cool to actually have a holiday season where the family ain't feuding.
You look good in your pictures, bro. Your family look. I'm not saying I joke around. We were talking about it. Like your family was looking good. You guys look happy for us.
Yeah, we'll probably hate each other by the end of February.
Even if you have that 10 minutes of togetherness on the holiday, bro, it's still about to go.
I had actually a really good New Year's. Just hung out with Sarah and a couple of members of the family, played poker and bullshit around. It was good. Nothing really to complain about other than.
Did you go streaking?
No, I didn't go streaking.
Polar plunge.
I did that.
I just got a visual. I just got a visual to
polar plunge. I could fucking go swimming.
So let's get to these picks and piss Pat off.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm asking for it.
While you're doing that. So
you with your little action figure count.
As I mentioned before, was that we all had a prediction by the end of the year what everyone's weight is going to be. Everyone in the room right now. Okay. So
we guessed weights.
So Joe, what was your actual starting weight?
245.
So 245 was Joe. I'll go through what we said, then you can give a guess. Okay. Joe said he was going to stay at 245. I said he's going to get lazier and fatter. He's going to be 265 by the end of the year. Okay.
Which only 20 pounds though.
20 pounds in a year.
That's
he's got a lot of years to go until he's 500. Okay. Jules said he's going to go to 260, and then Don said 260. What do you think Joe's going to be by the end of the year?
December 31st, 2020.
You're 245 right now. I'd say I can see you ballooning it up, honestly.
Ballooning it up?
All the I mean, the
Get that big boy numbers.
average amount of pot you smoke would, ratio to the average amount of food you eat with the munchies. So
including the amount of work he does not like to do.
correct.
Including mowing his lawn.
Yeah, and then the fact that he works from home majority of the time, doesn't really go out. Well, he does go out, but with his kids, but that's not all the time. Yeah, I'll say, I don't know. Let's see. I'll say 275.
275.
Big. You're just gaining weight, Joe.
Only because I figured my predictions were.
So next is me. What was it, last week, whatever? I was like 225. Joe said I was going to get down by the end of the year 210.
You're going down.
I'm going down. I was saying 190. She was saying 180. Don said 205 because he doesn't believe in me. And so, what do you think I'll weigh by the end of the year?
What are you at now?
223 and whatever.
And you're going out. You want to lose weight.
Yeah.
Okay. I say I believe you can do it. Let's go with 195.
195. Next was Jules over here. Now you missed our conversation with her to get her know her a little bit better. Get to know her because there's some factors that go along with weight loss through the end of the year.
Yeah,
including job. Right, long term.
Oh, you don't live together? See, that makes a bit of a difference. I was not engaged to.
Because it matters if you're in a new relationship or an established relationship, long-term relationship, but they don't live together.
They don't live together, so that there is a
That's a THC versus kratom. What the fuck is kratom?
Kratom.
Kratom. What is that?
No,
Kratom. Kratom.
Kratos with an M.
Kratom.
Is that something they just sell over the counter? It doesn't do shit usually.
Yeah, it's like Dairy Queen.
I'm gonna answer the shit as we go.
It's the podcast.
I get it, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
so anyhow,
for her, she's got a semi-sedentary job, doing medical office stuff.
Okay.
And anything else? There you go. Oh, what was your weight?
I'm 188.
188.
I don't know.
So, and I'll explain what we said she was going to weigh.
Okay.
Joe said she's going to be down to 170. I said she's going to be 180. She said she's going to be down to 165. And then Don said she was going to be down to 175. So we're all rooting for her.
Yeah, I'll say all those factors. You're in a long term, so you don't live with the guy.
He's a nice guy, though. I met the guy. He's a nice guy.
I'm also
So
changing my birth control to non-hormonal one.
Okay.
So that also helps with losing weight. Hormonal birth.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say in the 170 range. We'll say
What, like wavy line 170-ish?
yeah.
Okay, let's do 170. Okay, all right.
You seem. Yeah, we'll go with that.
What did we guess?
he was so hesitant to
answer.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't get used to it.
I know. He doesn't.
You don't
realize
usually
that.
what?
She's not easily offended.
Well,
Pat's still in that thing. Where
No, we were asking her very invasive questions last
Guys,
Friday.
when they ask me all that,
It is funny. It is funny though.
Well, I don't know you that well, so I didn't want to, but yeah, in general, it's okay.
I do smoke a lot of weed, though.
That's true. We do smoke in this show. We're very cannabis.
That could be a
And
factor
so-
too.
What did we guess Pat's weight was? We guessed it.
I'm not 275.
I know.
Right
We were
now.
joking. So basically,
Well, we just said whatever. Then we
yeah,
just do,
I
I don't know. I
said
have to weigh myself. I don't know how much I
Joe-
weigh.
yeah,
Joe said you were going to be by the end of the year 230. I said 225. Jules just said pending something.
No, she don't know. She don't know.
Oh yeah, to see what he's weighing.
Oh yeah. Oh, she wants to know what you weigh.
I don't
And
know
then-
what I got to weigh
Scale
myself.
right over
And then
there,
Don,
you know.
Go get on the
You got a
scale.
scale?
Yeah, go ahead.
Then Don said 20.
So he's waiting.
So I was guys.
He's not that thick though, and I've seen him shirtless.
So generally, I thought you're going to gain weight because the new relationship, as is.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
You always gain
Oh,
weight
we're-
in a relationship.
Yeah. Well, then let's go out to eat, and
it's always pasta, man.
And
Netflix,
pasta will pack it on too,
and then
man.
the Netflix and chills get to you.
Well, now for these families, it's Disney Plus. And
What
shit.
is the official weight?
He took his shoes off like he's fucking doing the service.
192.
192.
Wow, so we all.
And what did we put him at?
225.
230, 225, 220. So I stand
All
by.
right,
I stand by.
mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say mine
225.
too. Yeah, there's no way he's not gonna believe
What is-
that.
We're all saying you're going to
205. All right, Jules.
Jules said 205.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Joe?
I said
230. I said 225.
And Don said 220.
We're all
You
thinking.
think I'm gonna balloon up?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Predict what
Everybody in a
you need to
relationship
predict your
does,
weight,
bro.
too. What do you
It's
think?
just
your-
natural.
What do you think
What do
you're
you think
gonna
your
weigh?
weight's going to be? This is a good motivator for you. So what do you think your weight's going to be?
I'm gonna try to keep it around there.
Is it 192?
You got
I
try.
already cut down on sugary drinks. I hardly drink pop or anything anymore. I do drink beer. I gotta cut down on that.
So you're gonna.
Yeah, no, I gotta cut that down.
So 192.
Yeah.
That's what you weigh now.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Myself.
So
you're
you
gonna maintain.
maintain at
I'm
192.
gonna keep it around there. I probably won't, but that's what I'm gonna do. Wait. There's somebody we didn't talk about yet.
Right.
We're getting there,
So,
man. Really?
Don. How much did
You
you
gonna
weigh?
quit taking these pot shots at
That was 803 pounds. Damn.
this motherfucker.
Have you seen that? I was sharing that on some video today because it was in my timeline. But there's this video. I think it's called "My 600-Pound Life." This is an English show. It's on
Yeah.
TLC.
Yeah.
And this guy is there with his brother and sister, I think.
Tag me on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's what it was. I put it on Julie's wall earlier. But this guy's sitting there in the thing, and they get her up on the scale, and her brother's sitting there in the chair. He's like, I don't know what we're gonna do anymore if she gets any bigger. And they're like 803. He's like, damn. The way he says, damn.
Damn.
It's so fucking funny, man. Over up to 7.
So-
dude.
That's a huge bitch.
So Don, how much was what was your weight?
325.
325 was his starting weight. Joe said he was going to get down to 300. I've got high hopes he's going to be down to 275. She said he was going to be 280, and then Don says he's like 300 is what I'll be at.
You do a lot of working out, bro.
He does.
You're doing a really good job. I think your wife's got you on a good straight and narrow. Trying to get you
415.
No. I think I like Tom. I see you dropping, man. I'll say 280.
So yeah, that's what she said. So 280.
Yeah, I see you. You look good in those pictures.
And then our other prediction.
Very handsome.
at the
Tom
end-
clears his throat like, oh shit.
These ones are at the end of 2.
What was this one?
Pat's marital
Oh,
status
yeah.
with.
Oh, yeah.
We all assume that you're still gonna be with Melissa, so that's good news.
I
But Pat's relationship
think so.
status at the end of with everything, like
At the end of the year.
At the end of the year,
Okay.
where will you be with
So,
Melissa?
Yes, I believe I will. Yes, I will.
Oh, no, here's
No,
our
no.
prediction.
Joe said you're gonna be married. Is that it?
Let's
I thought you were gonna be engaged with a little one on the way. Don said you're expecting, but you weren't sure about being married.
Yeah, I think that's her.
And
That was it. I don't think Julie commented on this.
yeah, and you abstained.
And,
Yeah, she didn't really know you. So,
It's all
what do
good.
you think? You think? Do you want to jinx that or no?
It's
We'll
going
give you
very well. Let's not
a pass.
jinx
That's cool. We'll get
anything.
film a pass. That's not fair.
Okay.
to ask.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not
these are nice things. I thought you were going to say something.
No.
Yeah, we really had you jazzed up to think it was some horrible
Right.
shit.
I'll set you up for
She's
this
gonna leave you
bullshit.
for a sailor.
Did you really fuck with me at the end?
You gotta watch it.
Yeah,
Find
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
that's-
there was one more. Hold on, this one. At the end of the year,
Oh, okay. The average viewers of the podcast, like right now we're at 6. So, like at the end of the year, December 31st show, how many is that 6 going to be?
We're going to balloon up, man.
Don was saying it's gonna be 100.
100.
I was saying 50. Joe was saying
Almost like
20.
myself
She
on
was
it.
saying 18.
I'm thinking 50. I'm surprised that you're Mr. We're getting the viewers. You only think 20?
Well,
Well, that's because Joe always talks a good game, but that motherfucker don't
I
promote
mean, he's
shit.
always excited. It's like, oh man, look at all these viewers. You get excited. You get a hard on when you get
20,
like
20,
2.
20 regular viewers would be a fucking insane boost.
But yeah.
6 is pretty good. 20
I say 50 as well.
50.
50 would be phenomenal.
All right.
Fuck.
Now, what the hell was this stuff?
All right, the other ones
What
were.
was this?
Yeah, okay, let's see.
You can read that chicken scratch.
All
I
right,
don't know.
we all got. Who is your prediction for the Super Bowl? Who's going to win the whole thing?
Uh,
I'll tell you what everybody else said. Don said the Saints. Tom said the Texans. I said the Ravens just because that's a hate vote because I know the Ravens. That's just how it is in Cleveland. Who do you think?
No, I got Saints over Ravens. That's all
Saints.
I got.
Okay.
And then we got NBA
All right,
title.
NBA championship. I said the Clips. Don said the Nets. Tom said the Celtics.
Lakers.
Yeah, he's going right for the jugs. All right, Lakers.
More superstars, better chances.
All right, and the president. And who's going to win the next presidential election? Me and Tom said Biden. Don said Trump.
Bernie.
Are
You feeling the burn?
I like Biden. I'll go with Biden.
Phil's the same burn, and Pat's saying Biden with us. All right.
So I'm the lone.
All right, now
trump guy.
the last
Yeah.
question is a little bit morbid, but the highest number of casualties in a mass shooting in 2020.
Oh shit!
I don't want.
And if you want to, you can name the place.
No,
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 okay, he's
man.
not
Oh, come
No. That's terrible,
Wait, you were
man.
here last time.
I abstained
I don't
from
think
that.
she voted or she took
No,
place.
she won.
I abstained from that. Come on, man. Why predict that, dude? Come
got
on.
Deadpool.
Yeah, it's the Deadpool. Talk about that. That's more. That's too.
Speaking of the
morbid. That's too
Deadpool, are
dark.
we ever going to redraft?
Yeah, that's what.
It is the beginning of the year. That's the first show. We might as well
Well, I
get
gotta
that
look
shit
at my
out.
list because I
I-
forgot what
Yeah,
I
we
picked.
did prep, but that's a
Yeah.
full show.
So are we doing it next week?
I'm Buddy White. Yeah.
We gotta-
Post the list.
We gotta draw like
And
who's
then-
gonna go
and then we'll
first.
look.
I hope I go first. Ooh.
We should do a redraft and just do the whole thing again.
Yeah, we'll redraft. We'll draw. That's what we'll do. You got a deck of cards?
Yeah, of course.
Go get a deck of cards.
Well, no.
Yeah, right now. I
I
didn't.
don't know what the hell's at right now.
How the fuck do you not have? They got to be just laying around
that's,
somewhere.
that's a good idea.
Just you can ask the Google.
Did you hear what she said?
What's up?
She said we should play Cards Against Humanity on the show.
That's a good game.
I've seen that. What's that? Cards Against Humanity.
I've
about?
never
Oh,
played
you'd love it.
It's like
It's
Epic.
a really obscene
No,
game.
it's so funny. Oh yeah.
And a lot of them, like so and so blank ejaculated all over the blank, and those words are actually
Oh,
on
so
the
it's
card.
kind of like add Mad Libs for adults, something like that?
Yeah. And so basically, it's kind of Mad Libs, right? So you have a sentence, and then in your hand, you've got some cards that each have a specific phrase on it. Some of them are silly, some of them are rude, some of them are like disgusting. And so, you know, so like the words would be like, yeah, like dead baby jokes and you know.
Ooh, let's do our best dead baby jokes. Yeah. What's red and taps on glass?
Come on, man.
A baby in a microwave.
Stop.
As I was saying,
Stop.
What's easier to pick up? 100
No,
dead
man.
babies or 100
Stop
bullet
it.
balls?
Oh my god.
100 dead babies because you can use a pitchfork.
Jesus Christ.
What's grosser than 10 dead
Oh, we're
babies
gonna lose you.
in one barrel?
Stop it.
One dead
Stop
baby
it.
in 10 barrels. All right, here's the best one ever. What's grosser than a baby or grosser than a barrel full of dead babies? A lion at the bottom trying to eat his way out. All right, I'm out, folks. I'll be here all week. That's as bottom of the barrels you
I like
can
that.
have.
That's
terrible.
Always,
Oh,
we're not always.
6, 5,
For-
3,
Yeah.
1.
How the hell do we have negative viewers on YouTube?
They did that in.
and
Always,
we are banned.
And cancel.
There's a good episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You guys watch that show?
No.
I've seen
You
parts
seen
of
that
it.
show?
I've seen parts of it, but
Huh?
I never.
You hate that show? You're like the only one that I ever heard hate that show. Oh
You
my
hate The
god!
Office?
What's your favorite
The-
show?
The
then?
Office is a little. The Office is a little.
What's your favorite show then?
My favorite show, I like Supernatural and documentaries.
Supernatural is your favorite.
At this point, you shouldn't even be sitting at the couch. You should just come over here to the table because
Yeah.
you're involved in all this anyways. There's a seat right here. Come on over.
She do what you want. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, so that was a complaint.
Jules, whatever your last name is, come
That-
on down.
That was the complaint last time, was that she was involved so much in last episode, but nobody could hear her.
Now,
Yeah.
Now the
Nobody can hear you. Come so people can hear what you're saying.
we need
Because
a-
otherwise, we just look like we're
we need a-
talking
we
to
need a
somebody
boom
who
mic.
don't make no
We do need
noise.
boom mics like
I
hanging
need
from
a
the
boom
ceiling.
mic.
Because you're very soft spoken,
Well,
so it's
we
hard to
need-
hear
It's
you.
tax return season, bro. I can look this shit.
Again, back to what I was saying.
Well, that's why like
We need a deck of cards so we can draw cards. The highest
Oh,
card
yeah,
gets the first pick.
You just
in the
random
draft.
numbers through the phone.
Yeah,
or
we
whatever.
can do random numbers to the Google generator. But listen, check this out. Me and Jules went to the game. It's on the list. The game's on the list. No, the Cavs game wasn't on the list. But me and Jules and her boyfriend Dan and my buddy Brian Altacruz went to the Cavs game yesterday. And went over to Brian's garage. And, we had a little. Yeah, he had a night. His fucking garage is a man cave. I can't believe he had a 4-wheeler in there.
Should have
He had-
show there.
He had this, right, we should do a show over there. But he had this propane heater, really do a show over there, but this one. And I asked him, it was like, what, $240? He said, that thing's what I'm need to get once I get some money. But that thing, I mean, he fucking cut it on in the garage, just heated up in like 2 seconds. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but they're also very loud.
I had to take my coat off. I mean, if we cut it
No,
off,
no,
yeah, it
it's
wasn't bad at
a
all.
low hum. It's
Yeah,
like this one.
Yeah, very quiet.
All right, I'm thinking of them torch kind with the fucking, you fire it up, it goes like you work in.
No, that's an acetylene torch. That's different.
No, it's a fucking big ass heater.
welding. We need welding masks. We can't weld on the air,
you
bro.
can't weld.
The camera would blind people, and then we'd have to get lawsuits.
Okay, how are we determining who gets first pick?
And then they'd have to get Levitra. They'd have to get Levitra.
Levitra.
Yeah, Levitra for blindness. If you use too much
Really?
Levitra, it gives you blindness.
I don't know.
So one.
I'm just kidding.
It does nothing for me at all.
What?
one of those green ones, his light ones.
Well, you gotta. I don't know. I'll talk about
Tolerance.
this.
And you did, she is Joe's buddy. How? What the fuck are you doing?
What we should do is basically turn this between you two, halfway between you two,
That's what I'm saying.
and then take yours and point it
Yeah,
towards.
why don't we just do that? We're kind of wasting a mic over here. Hey, we're gonna give you a mic, Jules. That way you don't have to be on camera. You're gonna get a mic. Here, hold on, I got you, Tom.
So you can chime in whenever you want.
You
Now.
could be like the behind the glass of the box.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Oh fuck! And now we are all standing up. None of us are by the camera.
You can be Robin from the Howard Stern show. He's behind the
That's right.
glass.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's a good idea.
You're Robin. Hell yeah.
We get the mic.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah, you hit the camera.
Tom that went to our fucking
Over.
Pepper Shake Live studio.
You're good. I think it's good anyways. We'll readjust it.
Yeah.
They're like ridiculously expensive.
There you go.
Oh.
Now you're talking.
Just bite the bullet, man. Or Pat. Just go for it.
Eventually,
We're not talking about it.
eventually, we're gonna get cameras to where we could. She can have here and then camera angle from here.
All right.
Multiple cameras set up.
There you go. Everybody sit down and
All right, are we back?
don't trip.
Ow, my fucking
Yeah,
leg,
yeah.
man.
Gotta quit walking on it.
Well, yeah, that don't fucking work great.
I know. Listen, I
How
know.
are we drawing? Who are?
All right,
how
now
are
listen. We
determining-
have to address something before we go on. Now, me and Don are sharing a mic. Okay, this is no means we're homo for each other or anything like that. Okay, so don't be thinking that shit out there. We're not. If you're watching, you other assholes. We're not homo for each other, right? He's not out watching. He's out in some fucking winery in Canton, acting like he's a yuppie.
All right.
He's fucking more hood than we are.
But over there in
Fucking piece of shit.
in comment land, you guys can hear Don and Joe, right? Just okay.
Yeah, let us know that. Make sure you can hear us.
Pat's over there.
I mean, I'm
eating
sure
some
they
nice
can.
steak.
We're the loudest.
And it is coughing. Or don't
Again,
comment.
how
That's
are we
cool
going to
too.
determine who gets the first?
Google
pick?
has a random number generator. We'll just assign each of us a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. And say Google pick a number between 1 to 4 and go for
Yeah, it
it.
was right there.
But then it's like pick a 3. Yep, she can hear you. Can you hear
Joseph.
Jules? So say
Joseph.
something.
Joseph.
All right, Julie.
Something.
Yeah, say something.
Something.
Hold on a minute.
All right, Melissa says she can hear Jules. So I think
No,
that's
she can hear you guys.
she can hear us.
Can you hear Jules?
All right, Jules,
Hello.
say your name and social security number for the record.
I will not do that.
All right. So Melissa, can you hear Jules now? On the background, or Dolby, or anybody out there in TV land on our worldwide broadcast, worldwide, from fucking Zambia to Zanzibar.
Were we
The
pissed
world-
It
off?
says a little.
What do you put Pitbull now?
Bring it a little closer.
No,
That's
it's just
just-
yeah, you gotta-
Bring it closer.
I don't think you're talking into it.
Okay.
You can hold it like a fucking karaoke night if you want.
That's true too.
If Hernan
I'm
ever
also
comes down, we
very
gotta have a
soft
spit guard for
spoken.
the microphone.
And we could just wow.
well, don't be.
Like a
And
ski
And
guard,
that's-
bro.
He goes, good, good.
Enunciate.
I like
You'll
ski
see next
guard.
time.
She said she can't hear you, but a little quiet though. I think I already said that.
better than it was before, probably.
All right, so let's get into the show here. I had some topics.
Well,
written
are we
down.
gonna
Tyler
do this
got
or
some-
what?
You're gonna do the. We're not doing the draft now.
No, let's just pick our numbers and know where we're picking.
Hey, let's do Brown. Let's talk about.
this. I mean,
It doesn't matter.
Hey,
Right, it's not that.
let's
yeah.
talk
Yeah.
about Brown's predictions. Brown's coaching
Well,
predictions.
we're getting into that.
Just
It's on the
get
list.
your 10 people that you want with some alternates.
Are you gonna make a list again? This
Of
time?
course I am.
Yeah, so from here to now, if you want,
I just want to know if I get number one. If so, I'm taking Alex Trebek. That's all.
that's fine. All right, so Happy fucking New Year was the first number one on the list.
Happy
So
New
everybody out there,
Year.
Happy New Year, Old Lang Syne.
First show of the decade, not
Should old
just the year,
acquaintance
the
be
decade.
forgot in the end, Old Lang Syne.
Oh my God.
And
Uh, That's the song, Old Lang Syne. You sing it every New Year.
anxiety.
All
Old
the
Lang
things
Syne.
Should old acquaintance be
Be
forgot in
forgotten.
the end? Old Lang Syne. I
never really listened to it. What does it mean?
Old Lang Syne.
Yeah.
It's a German phrase
Old
for happy,
anxiety.
Old Lang-Syne. Yeah, I think it's a German phrase for Happy New Year.
Can a motherfucker get his lighter back?
This
Sure.
one. This one.
That's-
Okay, Google. What does Old Lang-Syne mean in English? Let's see what Google says.
Google.
Here's the definition of Auld Lang Syne. Times long past.
Times long past.
Okay.
Hey.
So, I didn't know that.
Hey Google, did you miss me last week?
No.
Welcome back. I missed you like peanut butter with Miss Jelly.
Aww.
Speaking
It said,
of
"Welcome
jelly,
back."
that's
I miss
some
you like peanut butter,
bullshit.
Miss
We're
Jelly.
going to the Jelly Roll and Tech 9 concert on the 5th, on the 11th of
Oh,
May.
God.
Hey
So
Google.
prepare for that, guys, if you're out there.
Hey
What
Google.
did you say?
Oh Lord.
Hey
Where'd
Where'd she
Google.
go?
Hey Google, I don't think
Why
you're
not?
right. Oh, come on.
Tech Nine's
What
Tech
turns
Night.
you off about that? The idea of going to that show?
Oh,
Tech
listen
Nine's
to Tech
basically
Nine.
one thing.
Isn't that what that is? No, it's Dead Mouse 5 I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck is this dude
He was
doing?
having
Having
a
a seizure?
seizure.
I thought that's what Tech 9 is. That
No.
Does anybody
that
else
trippy.
know
Is that what
another
the Fox
language?
says?
What's up?
Do you guys know any other languages besides English?
I know. Oh, that's a good.
I'm learning
what,
Spanish.
Are you?
How did you guys take Spanish in high school? Any languages?
I took 2 years.
C.
I took 2 years of Spanish in high school. My wife
Okay.
and I are currently like relearning it. She took 4
Okay.
years.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
But we're both good learning and teaching our kids Spanish too.
What did
As best
what
we
did you
can.
take in high
Why?
school? What,
I
like,
took Spanish.
how many
Because
years?
it's useful.
Like 2.
No, it's really not.
I
Yeah,
took,
it is.
I took
Bare
4 years
minimum.
of
You
Spanish.
know what's really
Did you?
useful? Speak English, motherfucker.
No, it's useful to speak multiple languages.
This
No,
guy.
fuck all that.
All right, I took 4 years of Spanish,
Should be culture.
and I've
man.
traveled to Cancun.
I know.
I've traveled to Honduras. Traveled to Spain itself. I've used Spanish. I'm pretty.
Right.
I'm semi-fluent. I mean, I can figure out what's going on.
All
I
the
mean,
nice Caribbean islands, like if they speak another language, it's Spanish.
and then if you speak your language just a little bit, you don't gotta be fucking fluent. Just enough to say hello and
Thank you
and hi and
Well,
shit
I know
like that.
gracias, motherfucker.
Right,
There you go.
Gracias.
You're halfway there.
Unless it's a
Good job.
German, Deutsch, that speak of
I
the
took
Deutsch.
Russian.
Deutsch, yeah.
That was really fucking useful.
I speak some Scots Gaelic.
Well, it's
too.
going to be useful with Trump in office. So
I didn't have to take a language in school.
You didn't have to take a language.
No, I'm 50% Polish. My grandparents and my dad were born in Poland. My mom just still has a green card, so like I can get dual citizenship.
Do you speak it?
I do. I'm actually reteaching myself how to read and write in it because I
Nice.
kind
you
of
should use Duolingo.
that. I do use
Yeah,
Duolingo.
use Duolingo
It's
Lingo for
great.
Spanish.
Yeah,
Is your mom a good cook? I bet she's a good cook.
it's my dad.
Or your
That's
dad?
the Polish one, but
Oh, okay.
the men don't
the
cook in our
kielbasa at her
culture.
house are fucking.
Oh man,
No,
pierogies. You
It's
gotta
the
bring some
women that
pierogies in.
cook. The men don't
some
cook.
lard
Yeah,
My babcia, she used to make homemade pierogi, but
nice.
she has really bad arthritis in her hand. She hasn't made it in a couple of years.
Have you ever been to Krakow or
Wait.
Warsaw?
What's the correct pronunciation?
Been to a couple crack
I know
houses.
Pierogi,
Say again.
pierogi.
Oh man, that's cool. Pierogi. Yeah.
I know. I used to. There was this thing back in the day in the '90s. You remember when Budweiser first came out with the "What's up?" With those frogs
Was that
and shit?
them? Oh yeah, that was them with the
Yeah,
frogs.
with the frogs, and they had
No, Budweiser frogs and the What's Up were two different things.
Bud.
That's what the frogs did. The What's Up was a guy coming into the house and goes, What's up? What's up? What's up?
It was still Budweiser.
Yeah, it was still Budweiser, but it was two different promotions, is what I was
But
saying.
back then,
It was
they
annoying.
had on the website you could download how to say "What's up" all the different languages.
Yeah.
So I learned,
¿Qué pasa?
how to speak. Yeah, it was "Que pasa?" Like "Konnichiwa," or shit like that. It was fucking hilarious, and I know how to speak. There's an Inuktitut. There's a language. It's Inuit.
Mhm.
The Alaskan people, the northern people, and the Arctic people speak.
Right.
So I know.
You know that's on Duolingo.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was like Klingon and
Oh,
Legit.
High Valerian from Game of Thrones or whatever.
Here, I'll say "What's up" in Inuit. Listen. Anaway pig. Let's look it up. I'm telling you, that's "What's up." That's the Google. Let's watch. Okay, Google. How do you say "What's up" in Inuit?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that.
Oh, sorry, your
Oh,
uncultured
man.
swine, Google.
You son of a bitch. You should have gone to the art museum with me today.
Yeah, but there was a Scottish one on there, and I thought the guy he say "Who's about you?" It's like "How's about you?" But I thought he was speaking a different language. So I went out back in the day and bought this Scots Gaelic tape, and I still got it somewhere in a box, I think. Now with YouTube, it's all fucking irrelevant.
Yeah.
Back then you need tapes and DVDs and shit. But I learned a significant amount of Scots Gaelic just randomly memorizing it and shit. It's kind of funny.
Huh.
There's like 8 million people who speak this language. What you looking at, the chat?
yeah, I said anything else.
Melissa mostly talking.
Yeah.
German.
So that's terrible.
German, speaking the Deutsch, Fraulein. What else?
Fräulein.
Fraulein.
I learned that from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I speak some French. Voulez-vous coucher? Envoyez-moi.
Sesqua.
Yeah.
Get you, yeah.
Who sang that song?
LaBelle, Patty LaBelle.
No, it was who was the
LaBelle.
compilation
Isn't it
group?
like TLC or
Oh,
something?
Yeah,
that was
Aguilera.
Aguilera.
Pink.
Pink. Oh, yeah, you're talking
Those
about
are
that
rich.
version.
Yeah,
Kim.
yeah.
But the
Yeah,
original,
listen about
It's
the end of
about
the
a
song.
prostitute, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a whorehouse.
yeah,
It
but
was
the
a whorehouse.
original was from Patty LaBelle in the 70s. That was really.
It's burlesque. right?
It was a whorehouse.
Oh,
I was Joe's. Oh, the cat is fine. RJ was he was kind of salty, like because I showed the picture. RJ's in the cat group I'm in on Facebook, the Weirdo Cat Lovers of Cleveland. And so the couch that was here, we put in the thing now, and I took a picture of the cat. He got like fucking a couple hundred likes, man. That cat was fucking popular in that group. But RJ commented, he goes, "Well, you know, it's funny that you hook up the cat and everybody else in your garage freezes and shit."
That is true.
It was funny. But yeah, so okay, what was he talking about? The Iran defense minister got blown up by a drone attack.
So is that so is that an assassination or is that what is that? Is that a
Technically, it's an assassination to them. It's not an assassination to us.
When did that?
It's not an elected
When did that
official
happen?
or someone of high stature in America. You get what I'm saying? An assassination to us would be like
a non-combatant being killed? But he
if
was a
Hillary
general,
Clinton got shot.
right?
If Hillary Clinton got shot, that would be considered an assassination
Right.
because it's to us.
But he was a general, so he was actually military.
Right.
They said it was like killing the Department of Defense. Well, the Secretary of Defense is the equivalent of it.
Yeah.
Killing it. But it was a drone attack. I mean, they say people are going to the streets of Tehran. They do that all the time in Iran. You just fucking, blah, 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 down to America. They'll burn a couple flags for the cameras and get on with their day, shit like that. But in the end, I don't think nothing's going to happen. For one, people are really lazy anymore. I mean, there's going to be a lot of propaganda, a lot of, we'll get to, the who's Jet. We can do that too. I didn't think about that. You didn't hear about that? We'll get
that was the dumbest thing.
that was quite stupid.
What is that?
Those billboards.
The billboards that says, "Who's Jenny?"
You don't go on 71. But anyway,
I haven't been downtown in a few weeks.
But so I don't think nothing's gonna happen with that fucking Iran stuff. Just the simple fact that
You don't think they're gonna strike back?
if they do, it'd be fucking closing the embassy or some propaganda or whatever. It's not gonna be nothing. This guy supposedly had it coming for a while, and I was reading he was the mastermind of the 79 bombing of the embassy. Was it 79 or whatever? 83?
Was he?
Yeah.
The Beirut?
Mm-hmm. It was that or
that was the Marine Barracks?
Yeah.
Bombing?
I think so. I think it was that one or something in 79. One of the two he was responsible for. So this was supposedly a long time coming with this guy, but yeah, nothing's gonna happen to that. But the Who is Jenny? For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, there was a billboard with hashtag Who is then JENY.
Okay.
People thought it was Who is Jenny. Like Jenny. Like the rumor was that somebody cheated on their wife and the woman found out who is Jenny. Who is Jenny? So she spent all his savings. That was the hot rumor, but it turns out.
Would have been great.
Best thing ever in the universe when we break it down. It's Gen Y radio, soft radio for millennials. They advertise it. Seriously, I swear to God, dude, I turned the fucking shit on so I wanted to hear it.
Soft radio for millennials is like Soundgarden.
No, not even.
No, that's not millennials.
Gen Y is
That's
millennials.
Generation X.
No, Gen X is me. Gen Y is millennial. That's people.
No, Soundgarden was Generation X.
Yeah.
Follow the bouncing ball, dude.
But you turn on if you have a Google to that radio. Still talk. Just say
Nobody wants to listen to that.
I'm not gonna listen to it now, but it's like this.
107.3.
Yeah.
Is it? I'll listen to it on the way home. See what's happening.
But the way it is, it's like you ever hear those? You listen to YouTube Premium, and they're advertising those obscure ass artists we never heard of, like now listening to YouTube artist Renee. Download the album now if you get YouTube Premium or whatever. That's the kind of shit they play in the station. It's all just this very. It's like the most safe songs on Mix 106, just all taken out. It's just so bad, dude. It's so heinous. But I mean, I never really listened to 103.7 The Wave before, so
The Wave.
Right. I mean, I don't.
It's all smooth jazz.
Yeah, that was like
G-type
smooth
shit.
shit.
Is that still around?
Not even.
Oh, that's right.
That's why the radio station's gone.
If you don't know it's around, it's probably
listen to that.
So, who's going to be the next Browns quarterback?
Let's go in the topic.
Coach.
We got a little
Stick to the script.
We got a little off
Yeah,
topic.
because we went talking about Gen Y.
Yeah, because we haven't been on the script the whole time.
Vegas trip we talked about already. The comedy show.
Comedy show.
All right, so let's get into this. All right, so Pat, the hot rumor around the table is that
Whether you got mono?
No, but the hot rumor is that you got serious cases of Munchausen's going on.
Well, what?
No,
Munchausen's by proxy.
Yeah.
What's Munchausen? What?
For those
That
of you,
is where
explain to him what Munchausen is.
your parent makes you sick in order to gain sympathy from the hospitals.
So we're thinking that you were just so overwhelmed with the nerves that you just fiended an illness in order to.
No, it had nothing to do with that. I really was sick. I got that thing that was going around.
Thing that was going around.
Clap.
Mono.
Got sit for herpelitis warts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those are
right
warts.
there, yeah.
What color are the warts?
Ooh.
That's probably what this shit is.
Skyphilitis
Actually.
kiss and shit.
If somebody said, would you rather have, but not AIDS?
Penicillin cure?
Yeah, penicillin
No.
cures 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
The
So
other
you're-
one, you have to have a SAB with a 2 or with the.
Oh, what about Hep C? Would you rather have Hep
They
C?
put
Careful with that,
SAB
why?
on a Q-tip and shove it in the head of your dick, and it's really painful.
I don't want that.
Julia,
Wait a minute,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a
Yeah, get in there. Get in
They
there.
don't put the Q-tip in the tip of the penis anymore. It's swab for STDs. Urine sample is sufficient enough, and chlamydia and gonorrhea are both treatable with azithromycin. Although gonorrhea, 7 days.
How long does
You'll
it take
take
to pop up?
You'll take 2 500 milligrams of azithromycin and no unprotected sex for the next 7 days, and that's only so you don't reinfect your partner and you don't reinfect
we just smoke
yourself.
the shit after we're doing it. Like, say I do it, I get chlamydia. We just smoke some heparexin afterwards in the bedroom. Is that cool?
What?
Yeah, she was talking about the cures of chlamydia.
No, it's a pill. It's an antibiotic. You have to take it.
Can you snort it?
Yeah, can you
No,
crush it?
no,
Can you crush it up and put it in some
You have
applesauce
to-
and you're giving a dog the
no.
fucking
You have to like swallow it.
See, the first,
But syphilis, if you test positive for that, you will test positive for your whole life.
so the
No,
nice
I'm
thing
counting
is,
it
it's so appropriate for our channel.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we are
That is it. Very appropriate. You are on the STD
This is the
podcast.
first time we've ever talked STDs. Like,
Yes.
the whole history of the
Yes.
show.
So syphilis it shows up like mild forms at first. You can have like discoloration, redness, scabbing is more of like the prominent known way. Rashes on your palms and bottom of your feet. Long-term untreatment can cause like holes in your brain. You can go crazy.
What's his name had that? The mobster.
Yeah.
Al Capone.
Al Capone.
Capone.
Yep.
Syphilis.
He
So it's
contracted it in
untreated.
Alcatraz.
So actually my facility would not be able to treat you unless you went to like the ER or the CDC. So if I have somebody that tests positive for syphilis, we have to send them to the CDC and they have to register there basically in like the system for being
Is there a
contaminated with
CDC
that.
around here?
Atlanta.
There is
For being
downtown.
contaminated. You hear this shit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Like,
you
put
got
you
that dirty
along.
dick.
Yes.
Herpes. You can come to contact with herpes and never know you have it until you have an outbreak. So you could all have herpes and just not know until one day you just.
Now, I've
pop a
read
blister.
that if you've had sex with more than 5 people, you're pretty much guaranteed to have herpes. Is that true?
Yes.
Is it really? Okay, I guess we all got herpes then. Well, maybe not Pat, but oh, this one's got herpes.
Genital warts usually doesn't show up unless you like legitimately come into contact. But you'd have to like make skin to skin contact with it. I'm pretty sure you'd see.
No, are there?
This is by far the most interesting segment we've had in a while, just for the record.
She's not just beauty; she's brains too. Now, listen, can you with the herpes? Are there like can people have like a more severe case of herpes? Can Pat like have level 1? I can have like a level 8.
Yeah, so there's 2 different strands of the virus. There's HSV1, which is cold sores, canker sores. Those you can actually be born with the virus from your
You
parents.
get those with the kid. Yeah, I've had those.
Yeah,
with
it's
the kid.
nothing serious. They're more like fever sores, kind of. Then there's HSV2, which is of the genital, and you can get it in your anal region and all that. There is medication you can take to suppress an outbreak, so that way you don't have blisters. You just have to take it every day. for,
So
like,
you
the
have to
rest of
check
your
your
life.
rectum, Joe.
Rectal
So if
checker.
anyone that you date ever says they take a cyclovir for something, it's because they've got herpes.
Oh boy.
A cyclovir.
A cyclovir.
So we're some herpes having motherfuckers. So maybe at the STD podcast, we all got STDs.
Also, UTIs are uncommon for men. So if any of your friends say it burns when they pee, they definitely have some type of STD.
I like that one. I like that
Yeah.
one meme where it goes, "That pussy's so hot it was fire," and then it says, "When are you gonna realize?"
Yeah. Well, since the male urethra is so long, it's so
So long.
difficult for you to be able to get like a UTI, like a bladder infection, to travel all the way up there. You know what I mean? Whereas like females, it's not like that.
You can just fuck with some ginger ale, some cranberry juice, take care of the UTI.
Oh yeah, I drink some ginger ale and all that. But if a guy says it burns when he pees, he's got the clap or gonorrhea.
And if you want to prevent scurvy,
Clap
increase
on,
your
clap
pickle
on.
intake.
I thought it was oranges. There's no
Any
vitamin
other
C.
questions for the STD?
So how do we get from
Yes, any other questions?
this went from me not going to the stand-up show to
Do we want
AIDS.
Oh, no, say you would go to a
Fuck.
regular doctor's appointment. Do you have to specifically ask for testing, or do you can normally, if they like detect, say you're getting tested for?
Say you walk in looking like Joe, they're going to test you for
No,
everything.
say Tom's like, you know what? I'm fucking 350 pounds. I want to be checked for diabetes. But they go in there and they find out, oh, Mr. K, you got
they lift the flaps.
right. They pull up,
They check the undercarriage.
you have syphilis and warts. Will they tell them that or no?
No, so like the way that works is we wouldn't actually be able to draw your blood to check for like, your blood sugar levels. If we draw your blood, it's going to check for like liver enzyme levels, check for like hep C and stuff like that, and then syphilis, HIV. But you have to draw a certain vial. Like each vial is a different color and they're for different things like creatinine and all that. So you would need more than one vial of blood. You couldn't just do one sample and it show everything. Like you have to be screening for that specimen.
Yeah, that's so much testing.
So if you're the doctor and your dick burns, tell him and get tested.
Yes. So if you come to Planned Parenthood and it burns when you pee, we will give you azithromycin on the spot, send out urine for testing, and then you should feel better in 7 days.
It's a good thing it's not a shit test. That would suck.
Imagine, like
The drug testing and no
So what
terms of
about,
shit test instead of
what you would call it?
Actually, we don't have like training for that. Actually, it's such a med thing. It doesn't.
I
really
imagine like you go
happen
to the school nurse instead of like standing up, you put your
Well, the thing
I mean, if they did, they
you
just
put your
give
bush
you
up in the
a-
air and she picks through with the comb, right?
I think the thing with crabs is
like
that,
they checked for lice.
Yeah.
is that nowadays there's a lot of people who just don't have fucking pubic hair anymore, so it's
Yeah.
not as common. That sounds weird, but it's true.
It's
though.
not. It's kind of,
Like you remember banging barrels back in the '90s, they have fucking forest down there or something sometimes. Maybe trimmed up a little bit, but nowadays everybody's fucking like a goddamn hill. You know what I mean?
Except for Pat, his pubes stop right here.
That's true. Pat done tuned out. He's over here on his
Pat's
face. He's
on
like,
board.
fuck y'all. Trying to talk about my
It's-
comedy,
it's-
and y'all cut me off to talk about STD.
No, because right now
It's
it's
an
scheduling them
STD
doctor's
podcast.
appointments, right?
Huh?
Scheduling them doctor's appointments.
It's like, I need that
Right.
test. I need that test.
Like, damn.
You're like, what was that medication
I need
again?
Right.
Five special-
Hey, Melissa, wait, hold on. Melissa. Honey.
All right,
We got some questions.
Wait, we was talking about what was we talking about?
oh, incubation
Pat in the
period is
comedy
important too.
Oh, the comedy
Like
show.
if you came in contact with it, it takes
All right,
2
so
to 4
that's right, we were
weeks for
getting-
incubation to actually.
We were getting
occur.
into Pat's Munchausen's.
Yeah.
All right, so you legit had an STD, so that's why you didn't go to contact.
Exactly.
All
Yeah,
right, so-
sure. We'll go with that. Sure.
All right, so
It burned when he peed.
A little bit. I poop.
It burns when I poop. That's just hot sauce.
Blood.
That's just not the joke about man. That burning your poop. Right? It was one of the joke about that shit.
Been there, done that.
Exactly.
Brought the T-shirt.
Real world situations on that.
All you gotta do is
I
watch
wasn't
episode 7.
I wasn't
13,
joking.
I think it was.
Oh.
But anyhow,
Unlucky 13.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling well, so I decided it had nothing to do with nerves or
Well,
anything.
honestly, dude, I mean, it's a long drive too. If you just go to fucking Lakewood, okay, that's a different story. But if you're not feeling well to drive all the way up,
Exactly,
100%. He had a ton of these contests to fucking years. Like this is fucking comedy open or anything special.
Right? Yeah. I knew it. Like,
RJ wants
Plus,
to
I didn't think I was gonna-
funny stuff.
Oh, what happened to the funny stop? Well,
Okay, since I was the only one there,
yeah, Pat didn't. As you
allow
know,
me to fill this part of the segment in. There was 30 contestants,
there's 30 people.
30.
not 23, 30.
Each one did 5 minutes. 30 people.
Yes.
Jesus.
Mayo went up 10th. He did great.
Yeah, that's what I was
Was
saying.
that video he posted?
Yeah,
that was
he did
good.
fuck- he
He's
was
really
fucking
good. He's
fire.
Yeah,
He
he's hilarious,
deserved to
man.
win from just jump. He deserved to win. It was his tournament to win. I went up 20th. Tony Mayo won.
It's like the world.
Okay.
You got 20. He came out and fucking choke slam Mayo.
I should. No, and I'm conflicted because I shouldn't have been disqualified because I didn't cuss. Not a single cuss word. They just tried to disqualify me on a gesture, which I believe they would have found some reason, regardless, to disqualify me. So it doesn't really matter. Where my confliction came in is absolutely happy for Tony Mayo winning. When he first started comedy, I was the first person to kind of be like, look, this is what you need to do. This is how you do it. Go. So it's great to see from that aspect. I'm mad because I was disqualified for really not a good reason. It was absolute bullshit. And even the owner of the club came up and was like, you shouldn't have been disqualified. Somehow they misconstrued as lewd, even though the lady was enjoying the hell out of the bit.
Okay.
Like the lady was fun.
Was
She was a dark lady.
Your question? Have you
Yes,
ever been?
it was that
you
part.
ever
Yeah.
been questioned?
Do this one thing here.
Yeah.
I think I do the recording again.
All right. Well, I'll stop with what I'm doing right now and we do this because I gotta.
So he's doing the audio recording of this. So
Right.
He's got
Which is on Spotify. Check
Right.
it out, y'all.
It's an hour long. You can only do an hour at a time, so he's got to reset it.
Yeah, and then get the last portion of the show.
If people would donate to the thing, or buy some T-shirts, we get some money, and we can put it back on.
Buy some T-shirts. The next ones we're gonna spell right.
Degenerates.
Yeah, these will always be for
Oh,
sale.
what was the website that money?
Pullovers, though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get more into the merch. Once we get that logo designed, it's gonna get killer on the merch.
But oh wait, it ain't done yet.
Dennis, what's up, buddy?
What's up,
He's in-
Dennis?
he's in Mexico,
Dennis
huh?
and RJ is the only people. So
What's his gone?
Kristen was T-shirts are spelled. We know that.
Yeah, we figured that out 3 weeks
Episode
ago.
24.
Who said it was misspelled?
Dennis
Dennis.
did. He's just.
Oh yeah,
He's
being
being a
facetious.
He
now.
knows. I think he was there when we
He
were
was
still-
there
Yeah,
when
he
we
was there when we-
discovered it.
Quit saying that, you silly goofball, whack job.
That dude's on a kind of a.
He's in Meridia.
Quest.
Are you still Meridia, dude? Or are you in Cancun now? Oh, he just did a beer. Yeah, he was moving up the other day, man. He had some fun on New Year's.
He's moving-
fucking Mexico.
He's just traveling, right? He's just doing.
Yeah, he was gonna go to
He's traveling by himself.
yeah,
Damn.
he was gonna go to Asia, I think. Thailand. Was it Vietnam or?
Yeah, he was supposed to go to Vietnam, but they changed something with his
Oh, I think he's
airfare.
actually coming back for a little bit. Yeah, he may be coming back next week. If you're coming back tomorrow, come to the CSU game, dude. We're going to CSU game at 3. No, we're gonna go there too, though, because they had the kids playing.
And if you're gonna be back, you're always welcome here.
Yeah, you should take the kids outside tomorrow at CSU, man.
Yeah.
Was
The
it?
kids plays only like fucking face paint and shit, balloon guy, and
Not really.
yeah, it's cool, man. The first 500 fans get free jerseys.
Tom has already
That's-
determined
that's-
he's not bringing his kids to that
That's
shit.
my alma mater, you know.
Oh yeah, I went to Kent. We got Kent
Can't
State.
read, can't write,
CSU.
Can't remember what I did last night. It's pretty much every day,
can't
all the
wear a
time.
condom.
It's almost done.
Right? Can't get more than 3 chicks pregnant in 1 calendar year. Failure. I'm just kidding, man. But I'll tell you what, though.
Where's Merida, anyways? That's
Meridia,
Is that Mexico?
How close is Dennis? Explain to us where Meridia is in comparison to Cancun or Cozumel and the rest of Mexico that our listeners may know where it's at. Or just type in the
on
chat.
the ice cream cone, that's Mexico.
Right.
Where
Imagine
is- Or the cornucopia.
it's
Whatever.
RJ. It's men's CSU basketball. It's at 3:00. The first. We're gonna get there about 2. Me and Joe Meyer and the kids and Sue's gonna come out too.
See, the problem is that's prime nap time for the kids.
All right, there 2:00.
Yeah.
They can wake up
Like
a little bit,
they're
sleep after.
they're dead asleep. That's what they're
They're playing the Youngstown State Penguins, and the Youngstown State's probably going to smoke them. It says it's 4 hours north of Cancun by car. So if you're thinking of Mexico, all right, imagine my hands Mexico. Like over here is the border. Like here's Baja, California, right here. So the Yucatan's up in here. Cancun's right here. So it's like you drive up here in the Gulf, right up in there, right? So if it's like it's in the Gulf, ain't it? Like right in the Gulf side, not the Acapulco side. Now, if you're going to the Acapulco side, be careful because it's not how it used to be in the 70s. There's a lot of crime. There's guns and shit. People get killed.
They hear an accent there.
Cartels.
There's a lot of crime in there.
There's a lot of cartels. All right, what's up with your phone, bro?
It's processing the file.
It's like fucking C-3PO and shit.
It's almost done, man.
Did you see the new Star Wars?
I have not. I'm probably
I
never.
have.
Also made
There we go.
Mandalorian.
We're ready.
How
I've
was?
seen every episode of
So
Mandalorian.
good.
Love it. Baby Yoda.
Did they
Best.
kill the Baby Yoda or no?
No.
Oh, damn it!
All right, we are back. Now, as I was saying,
You don't kill the cash cow, man.
no, that thing's gonna be fucking money for a while. But like I was saying,
It looks so creepy.
I was mad. I was
Awesome.
happy for Mayo winning, but I was mad because I got disqualified on some bullshit.
You don't know if you would have really beat him, or do you think
No.
you would have won anyways?
I was told it was between me and Mayo, and it was my tournament to lose.
Nice.
So it is what it is. And here's where I'm at with it. I'm cool with losing. It don't matter. Mayo won. Awesome. But if somebody has the crowd chanting for them to do an encore, they did their fucking
Are
job.
you sure they weren't saying fat whore, and I?
Oh my gosh.
I'll fuck with you,
Bitch,
buddy.
I understand
I'll
English.
fuck
Okay.
with you, buddy. I'll fuck with you. Fat whore.
But yeah. So
They
it was
love
fun.
me. It's an hardcore. See, they're saying it right there.
No, it was fun, and the audience was pissed when I got disqualified because they just cut my mic in the middle of the set.
30 comics is so many.
Yeah, it was a long.
Is there like a runner-up prize or?
Oh, I don't know. I got
just-
pissed and left. Fuck the people.
Oh, you did. Okay.
So you made more friends, more audience for the podcast.
Was that?
Hey,
that,
show's growing.
Dude, if you are waiting on me to make friends for this podcast to take off, that is our first problem.
Hey, was there one boy there too? What was his name? Will.
Hopkins.
With that, where's that?
Will Hopkins,
Yeah.
yeah,
Was
he
he
was
there?
there.
I like that guy. He's funny, man.
He was fucking gone last night.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was a little.
Getting the
Well,
head.
And
Well, hi,
while I'm
man.
talking about it, before I even forget, because I fucking followed this dude all the way through the club to fucking tell his bitch ass something.
Was he drinking too much Hennessy?
The motherfucker standing on stage, and you don't do this, and we didn't even have to tell you not to do this.
Okay.
The microphone is right here. He's holding a mic here. The cord is wrapping itself around the mic stand as he's doing his set because he's walking back and forth.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'm watching this shit, and me and Mayo are both looking at each other. We're both getting mad.
Yeah.
It's just it's an unspoken rule.
Okay.
You take that mic stick, you put it to the back. You don't even need that motherfucker. Unless you're one of the comedians that put it in it, there's no reason to have that mic stand in front of you.
Makes sense.
This dude does this whole set. He gets off stage. He walks past me. I try to get his attention. He walks all the way around to his friends. Fuck you, dude. I get up and I follow him over there, and I'm like, yo, you see that microphone stand that you had in front of you? Get that motherfucker out of the way and connect to the people.
You said that in the middle of a set?
No, after he came off.
Oh, nice.
But I said it loud enough for everybody else to hear.
This was Will or somebody else?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
It was,
yeah,
it was some white dude. He's
Oh,
I never thought about that. Usually when I see comedians, like if they do hold the mic, they
get that
Actually-
fucking stand out of there. It's only thing it's doing is acting as a barricade between you and your audience.
Yeah.
There's no other.
Some
purpose.
people use it like a crutch to lean over with it.
You know what?
Put a
Sometimes
hand
I
on
put my
it.
hand on it.
Yeah.
Well, it's only for a few minutes, and then I put that bitch behind me, and I get on with my
You know,
set.
I don't think I ever noticed what I do. What do I do? When
You said it behind you.
Do I do that?
That's what I'm saying. We
You
don't
see
have
me
to-
do it, so you have
We
seen
didn't
me
have
do
to
that.
tell you that.
Really?
You do that. You take the microphone stand.
It must have
get
been
out of the way.
subconsciously because I never,
This dude
Wow,
was
that's
wrapping
good.
himself
Proud of
around
myself.
like a dog on a leash with one of the fucking things in the yard.
Damn.
He's wrapping himself around it. I'm like, dude, if he wraps any more, this fucking mic's gonna fall out of his hand.
right.
He was like, oh, I never thought about
Next
that.
guy's to stand up there and do one of these things where it's like,
Well, the lady came up afterwards. She had to unwind it, and she's like, I hate when people do that.
Nice.
And I'm already over there about to tell the dude.
oh,
I'm
she
like,
said it like
yeah.
at the beginning of the set.
And I'm like, motherfucker, get that mic stand out of the way. It's just such a. It gets out. You get what I'm saying? It's an unwritten rule.
Has he done this before?
get it.
Or was he?
I've never seen him
You never
before.
seen him before?
He was in the finals, so obviously he's done it before.
Yeah.
Which means that this is a habit that you have.
Was he even funny? At
Break that
least?
fucking habit, man. And then another thing I'm really starting to hate is comedians that stand up and have a fucking gimmick.
Okay.
Don't we have no fucking gimmick on
Like putting panties on your face.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh,
well,
you mean like
I'm on
going up
the
there
same
in a hoodie and talking about dark shit?
I don't wear a hoodie. I don't ever put my hood up.
Never smiling in any
All right.
picture. You mean a gimmick?
So what
That's
is
not a fucking gimmick. That's my real life.
It's a gimmick, bro. You're really just a broken man.
I really am. That's really
You
fucked
are.
up.
Okay, so
You sit at home and write sonnets all day about nearby things.
I don't even
All
know
right.
what the fuck a sonnet is.
Butterflies floating
just so I know to
Let
stay
me-
away
I'm-
from this
I'm going
trope.
on
Deep
a
thoughts.
rant
with
here.
Don.
Let me fucking
Deep
handle my
thoughts.
business, please.
Dark Don.
Now,
Why is
what do I mean by a gimmick? This dude yesterday, big Puerto Rican dude, was talking about how he looks like Uncle Fester in a Ninja Turtle, right?
Okay.
And then he broke out a fucking Ninja Turtle fucking
Oh,
idea.
okay.
Don't fucking bring gimmicks on stage. They're fucking stupid. They look like a crutch, and you look like a fool for doing it. If I can't relate my story to you without a gimmick, then I don't need to be telling that story on stage.
Okay,
It
well,
ain't ready.
What about what I do when I talk about how I look like Tyrion Lannister
It's
from
not
Game
a
of Thrones,
gimmick.
but I hunch down?
Yeah, that's just
That's
showing
not-
that's showing
okay.
the difference.
Okay.
This dude's putting on a turtle mask.
If
Yeah,
you were
yeah.
if you were to bust out a Game of Thrones picture,
Right, it'd be like, here, see? That's a gimmick.
go in the crowd and squeeze a titty and call your sister or something, then that's a different story.
I actually do that when I'm talking to people, not on my
Titties?
set, but I'll.
we need a joke where we
Yeah.
can squeeze titty somehow.
And one thing I was
Motorboat
disappointed
joke.
with you because you weren't here the week
Yeah.
after the show.
I like it.
One thing I do have a nitpick with you about is the
Nit-
fucking
Pick.
joke that you
nitpick.
should be doing every fucking time you're on stage. You did not do it.
And
Stop.
what, don't tell me the eye patch thing.
No, it's the fucking Tourette's rap. You can clean it up a little bit to get on that stage and to get it over, and people will.
I
fucking
did
die
that.
for it. You didn't do it that night.
I didn't do that night, yes, because I wanted to try a different material out.
I always have a few jokes that I always go to. If you see me live, you're gonna get me to pick out a black woman, and I'm gonna go, "Hey, have you ever been with a white dude?" And if she says no, I'm gonna be like, "Why? We're magically delicious."
But I couldn't see
I'm
how.
gonna go into this whole bit. It's every time. It's my kill joke.
Okay.
Have a kill joke. Go to that kill joke. End your set on that kill joke.
Yeah, but see, my joke works better with like more,
No.
cock shit and titties.
No, you can do it with fucking.
Ball stick
telling you,
wiener.
Damn Mel.
That is your finishing joke until you get something absolutely better.
Okay.
My finishing joke used to be a Kardashian joke. Trust me, you will evolve it to be something different.
Okay, because I got some other jokes I wanted to try out.
Yeah, don't be afraid to try new shit, but always have that joke in your set.
Expand your mind, man.
Well, that's why I did that. Well, that's why I did the porn joke in the beginning.
That's like bad acid flashback.
Have you ever done acid, Pat?
I have not.
Hell yeah.
When I was back in 1996.
Have you ever done acid? No. Have you ever done acid?
Back in the summer of 1996, I was home from the service. All right?
I wasn't even.
Man, that was about the same year I did.
Damn,
acid.
really?
I got. I was partying.
Maybe
on-
96, 97.
I was partying on West 85th or 87th, wherever Jason Humphrey's house was. And I was drinking St. Ides and shit. I was fucking old, probably 340.
It had to have been the same time because I remember.
2, 3, 40, 40s. And I used to pound 2 or 3 40s of St. Ides a day. And later found out that shit's like 8.3% alcohol.
Yeah, that shit's strong.
That's like drinking blackout style instead of
We
fucking
used to
dome. And I started with that shit. It was like the second beer I drank when I was in high school.
We used to fucking beer bomb Still Reserve.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was over there and I was letting and he put a hit of acid in my beer.
Oh
I
my
didn't know
God.
it.
Oh, he dosed you.
Yeah. So I drank it and I fucking
It was like, yeah.
I was sitting there laughing like, fucking spastic ass laughing. I'd be like, what's going on, man? What the fuck is going on? And then I go back to spastic. Oh, it was ridiculous, bro. It was ridiculous. I stayed up all night. You fucking don't go to bed.
Would you do acid?
Nope.
Why?
Oh my God, why not?
Well,
Have
first
you
of
ever
all,
done? Hold on.
first of all, I'm pushing 40, so I'm past that stage where
No,
you know.
hell no. Have you ever done magic mushrooms?
No.
I'm gonna do
You've
something.
never opened up your mind? Like, seriously. That's fucked.
We're,
Have you ever done
we're
ecstasy?
all gonna do
No, I've
something.
never done any of that.
I'm never gonna do ecstasy or cocaine.
I did
because-
ecstasy at a rave.
because my heart's and all that. But
Wow, I love cocaine.
we are definitely, we are
You
definitely.
is that what you just said? Did I just hear you right?
Yes, you just
Okay.
heard her right.
Now, what I'm gonna do is the city of Denver said they're gonna legalize mushrooms, and I'm sure we can get some mushrooms out there.
Mushroom? Yeah, you
Yeah.
should make
You
some.
need to
You
set
have to be the
Sorry,
you
feel
have to
that.
be the you have to be the other person all the time.
no, but the key,
You're adding shit to the show.
the key with mushrooms is you're supposed to do mushrooms in a nature type area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
you have to be in
Calm.
nature.
like by the beach, 'cause
Relax.
the sunsets are really deep oranges.
On the wood.
We
yeah.
did it in woods playing ping
Yeah, if
pong.
you do by the lake, you get the nice blues of the lake and shit like that. But the key with mushrooms is you do that, and you do them with somebody who's done it before. Not everybody in the group has done it before, but chances
You
are,
need one person that has
chances are, if you have
experience.
access to something like magic mushrooms, somebody in the group has probably done it before because they know what's going on.
Because they
So
know
that
how to
person
get
can
it.
be your
Obviously,
advisor in your mushroom journey when you're, doing whatever. Now,
Your
let's say-
spirit, like your
You
spirit
need the
guide.
proper person with you if you're gonna do hallucinations.
Right, 'cause you can get
need
down.
someone to talk
So
to
have you done LSD?
Yeah. A lot. Like when I was in college, for sure, like a 10 strip a week. It's like a lot. It's like
they used to think about in
a hit and a half
sandwiches.
a day.
RJ,
You should really do it.
RJ, have you ever done? You strike me
I'm
as-
telling you,
Have you done anything like?
you'll be all right
you do
with
the
it.
wine
You ain't one of
occasionally?
these paranoid people.
Dude, has never been drunk.
Dude, I am
I'm pretty
extremely
paranoid. I'm
He's
pretty
not a drink
paranoid
master.
person in general.
I am an extremely, paranoid person as far as like police and shit. I did it.
Afraid.
Oh no.
But drowning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you-
Worst thing you can do is sit down and watch TV. That is
Worst
such a
thing you
waste
can
of a
do-
trip.
Oh yeah, TV is the
TV
worst.
will
Don't
kill
watch,
your
like,
fucking
movies
buzz,
or
bro.
nothing. That's terrible. You just like try to be calm. Don't
So it's like a sensory
fight it.
experience. You
And
need,
don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
it,
sensory
you need
overload.
sensory input.
and
Yeah.
understand, one tab will be sufficient.
Yeah, if you're not experienced, I would microdose in the head.
You don't want to do 3, 4, 5 because you're taking a trip you don't want to take.
Oh yeah, that'd be the worst.
Oh, that's
When,
a bad-
the
no, that's-
people talk to
Even
you
I know that.
while you're
That's
strong.
bad true.
The more you add, the more it does.
Yeah.
I made this combination with my cousins and I were all
The
like,
microphone.
we're all like real close family, like friends. So like one summer when I came home from college, we all did acid and Molly and Coke all at the same time. It was a
Jesus.
wild experience.
Coca.
Like it-
I've never done Molly. I've never done Coke. I've done ecstasy.
My heart could.
I've done many things.
See,
a
that's
ton of
cocaine.
them.
I've never
So
done
that's got to be
ecstasy.
your
I can
that's
admit
got to
that.
be your way out.
Well, see,
Ecstasy was
when you're
horrible.
like say
I
if
feel
you were to
like
live
it's
to
like
100,
Molly does.
and you're like,
Well,
You
I'm
sweat a lot.
antisocial and I went to a rave and
Go
did
out
on the
ecstasy.
biggest high.
Not my show.
I could actually
I
picture that,
can,
like-
I can just picture you.
like say, flash
That's
forward
what it
a
was.
year.
All in your face and shit. I'm like,
40,
dude, get the
50,
fuck out of my face.
Crack dope and acid
Like say I'm at the VA hospital, you know, I'm posting
So,
on
yeah.
Facebook, hey guys, bring it, do the plan, and I put the quote of it, and I have people visit me and they give me
Oh
shit.
yeah. So you guys, you missed. So we're talking about is say if you live to be old enough to where you know it's end of life stuff, right? It's time to go. Instead of committing suicide, you would go out on a big high, right? And just
Oh, that would be
overdose.
fucking awesome. I'd
Right.
be like, yo, bring me the shit.
So you realize you're going senile or you're getting Alzheimer's or
Oh, you gotta take acid.
you know, it's time to put Don in a home, and you're like, fuck that, I'm not going home, I'm staying home. It's like, well, here's some stuff to take care of yourself.
Well, and that
Here's some extra stuff. I got a suitcase of stuff for you.
That's almost
We'll
what
pick
drugs
you up.
came about.
Yeah, but then you're gonna come back. That bitch is gonna be empty. You're gonna be like, "Why the fuck are you still alive? I cured Alzheimer's disease. I'm back, bitches."
All it is
the hospital has a fucking, they have to give you a methadone and shit for the next 2 years because you're fucking tripping off at one time you did heroin. No, if there was, okay, say we were in that situation, okay, and there was no consequences, you're not getting addicted or anything. What was the one drug you would do like right before you knew it was coming or whatever? You know what I mean? Do you haven't done before? Is there anything you would do?
that if I knew my time was
Like say we knew
Like
fucking,
it was over.
yeah, say we knew in 3 hours, we had all the drugs in the world in front of us. They were, you know, you could do, and we knew in an hour and a half, fucking a meteor was going to come and blow their earth up. What would you?
Well, I never done any of that, so I know any of those would really, you know, fuck me up.
Did
So.
you just do them all at the same time?
No.
Oh my god, that'd
Well,
be
now if I knew,
horrible.
well,
Yeah, I don't think I'd do acid if a meteor was gonna hit us.
you don't want to be like,
That's a fucked up experience.
that's a fucked up. Yeah, that's a fucked up. That's
you
gotta
just
be
don't
a
want to
fucked
be
up
in
shit.
2 minutes foaming in the mouth, unconscious. Like
Yeah,
that's no fun.
But if you knew you're dying anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
say you're in hospice, and then you know you can just do whatever. There's going to be no repercussions.
I don't know. There's really nothing that I've wanted to try that I haven't tried. Like I've never had an urge to do cocaine or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always big on hallucinogens and just uppers that'll keep you fucking going for a week.
I'm naturally spastic, so I just can't do
Yeah,
it.
you damn sure don't need no cocaine, Joe.
Could
My
you
heart rate
imagine, Joe? Like,
no
Hey,
way.
fucking
You
garage.
come back, Joe. The garage would be painted. It'd be insulated.
he'd be
He'd be-
chipmunk fast. Like,
Be taking a shirt on, shirt off, shirt on, shirt off.
It's so fucking hot in here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. What?
Do you remember that Family Guy when
Even his cough will be faster.
when machine gun cop and shit? Do you remember the Family Guy when Peter had he was on cocaine, he was trying to do the painting.
oh
He
yeah.
walked up, he's like, "Is it good? Is it good?" He's like, "Ah!" And he just took the painting and banged it to his head.
Yeah, I don't know. There's no real drug that I would want to.
Is motorboating a drug? Says Air J.
Motorboating is awesome, man. I'm a big fan.
But that ain't a drug.
Now there's this show called Flirty Dancing. I didn't get to watch it, but if I was on that show, the first dance
Motorboating a
I would
drug.
do the motorboat. Like, it's dude, we should make a fucking
That's
we
fucking
should make
great.
a group video, and we can call it Motorboat. But we'll start out with motorboats, but in the video we can just do
We
the
should.
motorboat.
We should.
You know, if you're in a nursing home and she's old enough, you can motorboat and go down her at the same time.
That's true.
Ew.
Nipples, man, the fucking nipples are right by the
we should
titties.
do a game.
This fucking podcast has went off the rails.
We should
tonight.
do a game like how we did earlier, where the loser waxes. The loser motorboats one of us.
We're gonna need some
Tom's like, I'm opting out immediately.
Weird.
yeah, I want to.
We need another fucking contest, man,
Yeah,
or a stun or something.
We gotta do
We haven't
something.
done one in a very long time.
yeah. I'm ready, man. I'll do it.
Let's,
I'll be the guinea pig.
You ever seen that movie Saw?
Yeah.
All right, we gotta do something from there.
What the
We
hell?
get-
No, we're not gonna do something from Saw.
Like a
We'll
bear
set up
trap.
a cool. We'll set up. We won't
I'll do
let
that
them
tattoo.
know that it's dangerous, but we'll set up a cool contraption right here.
Dude, I don't trust
Dude,
you to rig
Bring
shit.
in, hey, bring in your tattooing gun, man.
Look,
What?
not next week because we're doing the Deadpool draft. The week after that, I will bring my tattoo shit. If one of you motherfuckers remind me to bring the shit.
We've done it like 9 times in the
I-
group chat, bro. If you Google fucking tattoo gun in the group chat, okay, 8 times it's just coming up.
Yeah.
Fridays, I pick my kid up from work, I take her home, and then I leave for the show. That's why I keep forgetting the fuck. If somebody can message me around 8 o'clock, like, yo, fuck nuts, don't forget the fucking tattoo equipment, it would be here.
All right.
I never
This
think
is
about it
the,
until we're here,
we
to
got
be
some
honest
more
with you.
Me
topics.
either, that's the fucking problem.
All right, the Browns coaching search and Pat's art museum trip.
Well, we didn't get to the coaching.
What are we going to
Yeah, who's
Yeah,
gonna be the
let's
new
talk about the
coach?
Browns. So, let's go around the table. Think who the Browns' next coach is going to be?
Mike McCarthy. I want it to be Mike McCarthy. I think it's going to end up being Myers or McDaniels or one of those.
Maybe Stefanski
fucking-
too.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Stefanski rolling.
They're going to go with another fucking coach
It's
with no
definitely going to be
experience.
one of the.
I want McCarthy. I bona fide want McCarthy.
I'm
He's won a Super Bowl already.
I'm on a McCarthy thing too.
Usually when guys coach for a while,
If I
I
had
mean,
to
take a year
settle,
off.
I would take McDaniels, but I want McCarthy.
I mean, McDaniels was a train wreck in Denver, but he does have the coaching experience, and he was under Belichick's thumb for, of course, so was Romeo Crennel. But
Yeah,
I
just
know.
because you're under Belichick's thumb, don't mean you're going to come out being any good.
I know,
a lot of shitty
but-
people on that.
but he does he does have the experience, and he's from the area. Not that that matters. And then Urban Meyer, I don't know, that's a kind of a weird one. I mean, yeah,
he's not gonna go out of the
I mean, he has obviously he's on the college level. He's up there, man. But with the
Hey,
grades,
what's up?
but
Jason's
But if you can't be coach
Maybe.
Ohio State because it's too stressful
But-
and it's affecting your health, how the fuck are you going to coach an NFL?
right.
we was talking about that. Was it me? You was talking about
Yeah.
that? Yeah, that's rumored to be like fucking every time he gets a whatever these.
It's gotta be a cop.
returns. Yeah, it's whatever.
That's a cop out.
Well, I think it was because of that whole scandal that
he,
came out.
He might
too.
have mental health shit going on.
And in
but
Florida, he had the Aaron Hernandez shit going on. You know,
Here he had that
he
scandal
stepped
where
down.
I think his assistant coach beat his wife and he knew
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
that happened in Ohio State, right?
So I mean, it's very
That same
possible
dude was
he's
with
like,
him
my
in
health
Florida.
is bad. I need out this motherfucking city.
I mean,
Well, Bernie Kosar.
Can't be no fucking worse than Kitchens.
no, but I mean, we need somebody with experience.
But-
None of these offensive coordinators are
fans in
talking
seats.
about.
Shit, Stevie Wonder would have known to run the fucking ball.
Stevie Wonder
Yeah.
wouldn't want to empty backfield and fourth and fucking
That's
17.
something. That's something that I had a discussion about the other day
Stevie
too.
Wonder.
Is Stevie Wonder really blind?
There's
I saw a video.
There's
of him
video
catching-
evidence of him catching shit and
That's a-
talking to
there-
people.
There's a huge conspiracy theory out there that says he's not blind.
Do you believe he's blind?
Well, here's the thing:
I like to think so.
is that
A regional STD expert. Do you believe he's blind?
here's the thing: is that blindness? It's not all or nothing. It's
No, he claims
Right,
to
he
be
gets
totally.
okay.
Blind.
Okay, then I don't think he is. But there's a misconception of like blindness is either you have clear vision or it's black all the time.
Right. I'm blind
So
in one eye. I see
so there-
shadows. That's it.
Right. So there's some people who are legally blind, but it's almost like
2200 is legally blind. My mom was
It-
last year.
it's-
Her one
it's-
eye was legally
it's-
blind. Yeah.
you know, they're looking through peepholes that are blurry where they can see enough to maybe make out shapes or shadows, or maybe
You only see shadow. Well, I only see shadows.
right. And so there may be people that like have a seeing eye dog, but they can still make out like there's a person there in front of me, even without the dog being there.
Yeah, but the motherfucker was like,
Yeah.
they
That lady
Mike
worked with
Stanley,
me,
no.
Oh yeah, in a concert
Lady
setting. So
Right.
it's not like he heard him kick it, but he's like,
I don't believe he's blind though.
that's
He might not have full vision, but I don't believe the motherfucker's blind.
Do you think that we can get like optical implants and shit? And then
Oh, hold on, we got a
Oh, yeah.
chat here from
Oh yeah,
McDaniels could follow Belichick model.
of coach a poor team, Browns, go back to working with the Parcells and go back on his own. McDaniels coached Broncos, went back to Belichick, and ready to coach again.
So who do you think the coach is gonna be? RJ.
Oh, and then Joe's
He's
asking,
or no, McDaniel.
Yeah, he seems to be
And then
advocating for McDaniels. I was just wondering if that was his pick.
Jason Garrett just got let go from Dallas, but
Nobody wants
I don't
him.
like him.
yeah, well, were you asking Joe if we're gonna get implants? I think we're gonna be, bionic, in the coming years, more and more stuff because they're already doing like cochlear implants for people to hear.
Right.
I imagine they're
Well,
gonna do
that-
vision. They're already doing vision implants where they're implanting sensors and where people can, directly into their vision center where they can at least make out shapes and that kind of thing. It's not perfect vision, but it's enough to where like they can walk through their house without bumping into things.
Mhm.
Do you think that there'll ever be bionic living?
Like,
Like never die. You got enough money, you don't die. Bionic heart, bionic lungs, bionic.
So basically, you're just a brain and
Like
a
that
fucking floating.
well, they'd have.
like Mr. Burns in the
What
Simpsons.
movie?
Yeah,
Info Man?
I imagine.
Rainbow Man. You
I
know
ima-
that movie?
Yeah, I imagine.
You know that movie?
Yeah, came out in like the mid 2000s.
Oh no, you're not talking about. No, I'm talking about the.
She's talking about rock opera.
Okay.
Demolition
It's
Man.
called Repo Man.
No. There's the original Repo Man is from the '80s with Emilio
Action Smash.
Estevez.
No, but they came out with another Repo Man in mid 2000s.
Okay, see,
Smash was Repo Man.
I was gonna give you props because you knew a
Fucking
B
Barry
80s movie,
Darso.
but never mind.
No.
By match,
Never
yeah.
mind.
Where the fuck's my? You got my. Someone has my lighter.
No one has your lighter. You have your lighter.
No, I don't have my lighter. Joe picked it up to
Oh,
use it.
yeah.
That motherfucker tried to pocket my lighter. Give me back my fucking lighter.
My lighter,
As
too.
long as
Don't
you
mess
keep-
with a man's lighter, man. Don't do it.
I mean, as long as you keep the brain alive, I imagine so. And then eventually we'll just be able to download someone's brain.
I want to be frozen, man.
You know, be frozen.
Cryogenically frozen.
Because I mean, if it's like this, so many people want to be cremated.
Joe wants to be frozen because he spent this much of his life baked.
Zing! Thank you. He won't be here all week because he's got to go to the buffet. Now, I want to be frozen. Oh, we got a burn.
Why'd you jump?
Hey, I went to
I
a.
thought you were gonna burn me in the face.
Joe was like,
Hey, man. I went to a Chinese buffet yesterday. It was delicious.
Which one?
Man.
Fu Sing.
Yeah, I love Fusing.
Fu Sing's
The
awesome.
only problem with I went there
I love
once. Went there with a big group. We were the only people there. It was like a random weekend. It was like a Saturday afternoon or whatever. And service is horrible. It took forever to get food. We were there like almost 2 hours. We're the only group in there because it's mostly carry out people coming in.
Yeah.
We went in
oh,
as a
so
group.
sorry. Very busy.
Right.
Bitch, it's empty.
Like we ordered an hour ago. Where's our food? And we just see a constant line of people coming in doing the carryout food. Like we gotta go. Our kids, I think at that time our daughter was just an infant. Like we gotta go. Like we can't wait any longer.
I like how he did the. We gotta go. Like he was talking to a Chinese guy. Like we
all have to go,
Uh,
bitch.
Yeah.
Freeway packed in here in Japan. We go now.
So I mean, their food is great. Yeah, Fusing is great. But I went in there one time to eat the buffet. It just took forever. Like no one was serving us food. The drinks glasses were all empty. Like they ignored us pretty much.
Wow.
RJ says he's got a friend who's a competitive eater. Now I'm down. We did do a competitive eating show. I'm down. We are down for it to an extent. I'm not gonna do hot dogs again because it was gross.
What is
hot dogs?
What does Christy eat for her competitive eating?
And is Christy like the Black Widow or is she like the other chick? So like what is her shape? So I know what I'm dealing with in terms of prep.
How the fuck you gonna be like, is she fat?
Is she
That's exactly what you fucking said without saying it.
No, you're just jumping to conclusions. I'm asking you about body shape.
Black Widow or what?
Your body shaming, sir. Your body shaming.
like
Your
the-
body shaming by walking out of the house. Nigga. All right, now. All right. So what?
White Castle.
Oh, we could do that. Would be perfect.
Is there White Castle around here?
Hey,
No,
wait,
not
wait.
anymore.
They're
Yeah,
horrible.
they're not-
We're not going on the second
No
show. We're gonna do that.
comparison.
We're going
No
there.
comparison.
Pie and ice cream.
I'm done.
Wings
How
from
do
White
How
Castle?
do you competitively eat ice cream? That sounds
Your
horrible.
brain.
Oh, that's
Wingstop.
fucking brain-free central.
Sure.
Oh man, no way.
No, dude. I White Cat. Dennis is actually on to something. That's a great idea because
I love fucking White
there's a
Castle.
White Castle within a couple hours. There's one south. There's one
Columbus.
in Detroit. There's one in Detroit too. So we could like hit it back and it'd be a little bit, not hot. It's not really hot, but we could get a.
But White Castles are good, kind of chilled off.
right.
too.
You could eat White Castle for like 3 days.
just don't
bro.
get the fries. The fries don't last
Oh yeah,
for shit.
the fries last like literally like 3 minutes. After they take them out of the fryer, they're good for about 3 minutes.
Now, are you talking about
Yeah,
regular
they're
cheese
great.
or jalapeno cheese? Because the jalapeno ones are hot as shit.
Oh my god, they're so good.
Oh, I like the corn dogs. Mini corn dogs.
She's
I'm like,
5'6" and 180 pounds.
Oh, okay, geez. So she's fucking ready to rock and roll, man.
Oh my
That's
We
solid.
should do it though.
Oh yeah, hey RJ, tell her we're down. We'll do it live on the air, bro. I'm down to eat whatever. Not ice cream though, man. My brain.
No ice
No,
I'll do some
nothing
pie.
sugar.
I'm
Ice would be
lactose
cool.
intolerant. We don't want those problems.
What kind of pie would you do?
No,
I'll do pie.
No.
Pumpkin pie or key lime pie or
No.
coconut cream pie or Boston cream
rich.
pie,
Homemade
Boston
pie.
cream cheesecake.
I'm out if we do a pie
fucking
contest.
strawberry cream pie, strawberry cream cheesecake.
Snosberry pie.
Yeah,
Chocolate
I don't
pie.
think I'd do pie.
No, I'm out if we do
I'll
pie.
do mashed potatoes and
That's a
gravy
little
pie,
messy.
Ginger ale pie.
Too much sugar for
What's
me. I
the
can't do
beef
it.
one? It's shepherd's
Oh,
pie.
Shepherd's pie is good though.
beef
Yeah.
Wellington. What's that?
Beef Wellington's where they wrap a piece of beef in.
I make some
bakery
really good
pastry.
beef Wellington with some filet mignon.
We did.
Oh, yeah?
we did coddled eggs
Damn.
because there was a Simpsons where they did coddled eggs. We wanted to eat that.
What's coddled eggs?
I bought some egg coddlers.
Filet mignon
You just
alone,
you don't
man.
dig it. You put the regular egg in the little thing. It's about that big. It's a little jar, and then you boil it halfway. So it's kind of like cooking it halfway. and then you cut strips of bread and you dip it into the little egg cobbler.
That fucking sounds disgusting.
It is quite gross.
So,
But
so
Jimmy
the
loves
eggs
it.
are like half
Jimmy
done.
love-
Yeah, they're kind of like half done.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's an English thing.
Now, do y'all eat sunny side up eggs
It's got the
with
same
the yolk?
Medium.
I do
I
scrambled.
do over medium just like that.
Almost always
And then I
scrambled.
dip the toast in it.
Scrambled or hard boiled eggs is what I would eat.
Yeah, that's Sarah. I'm more of a runny egg kind of guy.
You like
Yeah, it's
egg
kind
in
of
the
gross.
hole? You're right.
No, you
egg
gotta
in
have the
there,
yolk.
egg in the hole.
I like the cheese on
I'd
it.
eat the yolk with like the whites and scrambled
Do you
up.
like cheese
Oh,
on
I
eggs?
see. Okay,
No,
okay.
I can do either way. I like cheese and eggs. I like salt on them too.
Yeah, salt.
I don't like
pepper.
salt on anything.
I love
Good
salt.
for you,
I love
man.
salty food.
So do I. That's one of the things I need to cut down on. So I
Salty
don't
chips.
reach the
Reach our goals for you.
weight. Yeah, cutting down salt. That's what.
Weighing in at 320 pounds.
I just ate Dita's at White Castle. Oh,
Now I want White
He just
Castle.
ate Dita's. Dita's is a phenomenal restaurant. Dita's, if you're out there listening, and you want to sponsor the show, go to the website.
Tina's is a great restaurant, but you only rent their food.
Melissa likes
That
her,
shit will
her
run
likes her
through you.
eggs cooked well done, almost brown.
Wow, she wants burnt ass eggs and
No,
shit.
'cause
What?
Then they smell like sulfur.
Shit, I never knew that.
I heard
Honey.
Pat went in
But
the.
you never made her eggs, man?
No, we haven't gone there yet. No.
I heard
You ain't made her breakfast in bed.
there was
I've
a
never been up in that.
there was a line that Pat used. I heard Melissa.
I heard
Here's how it went. Pat went over there and he was like, "Hey Melissa, how do you want your eggs in the morning?" And she was like, "Fertilized." And he was like, "Oh, that's a solid one right there. You can use that if you want, bro." Melissa, you didn't even hear that one.
That's a great bit.
That's a great line.
You can say that on stage and get a laugh. That's a good one.
That's solid. Solid. So, what was I gonna, next week, guys, we got a death pool. We're gonna do a redraft because nobody died in the 2019 death pool. So, in light of
And we expect gifts from every motherfucker we listed in the Deadpool because we saved your life.
Dina's RJ's down on was that Ridge? Or Memphis?
No, Memphis.
It's on Memphis and 48, something like that. You can't miss it. They got big signs.
Just Google it.
And then well, you can't miss
My
the
wife
sign.
likes their fucking
The wings are phenomenal.
no, she likes the egg roll.
We went there after the one
what
football
are they?
game.
Corned beef egg rolls.
Me and Sue and her couple of her friends went there after
I had a
the-
bomb ass burger from there last
the
week.
one game,
though.
but they fucked up the order. The waitress was very apathetic. Her they didn't really seem like urgent. Like we were there, and you ever get those places where like you deserve to be there, so they, you know what I mean. So it kind of that feel a little bit.
Like I definitely didn't order the burger. I got like something else, and like, okay, so what?
Right. They act like it's a burden. and shit.
So fix that shit. Fuck.
Right. Well,
But
like,
yeah, I had a really good burger from there. Last week we ordered Dina's
Dina's is like fucking local.
because the wife
Legend
really
shit.
wanted the egg roll. So I was like, man, fuck it.
We had
I'll
the
get
wings on
something
there
from there.
before, I think. All right, yeah. So next week we're gonna do a redraft of the Deadpool. Be sure to join us because that's gonna be epic. If you want to join us in too, you can for sure follow along and pick your own guys, and we'll figure out something as to what that's going on. Anybody got any shows this week or anything going on?
I ain't got shit this week at all. So I'm chilling and regrouping and just
No, I want to
there's
find
some stuff coming down the pipe. So I'm just kind of trying to lay low and let everybody work their pieces out. You get what I'm saying?
I think the New York trip that we're gonna do on MLK Day, I think it's gonna be canceled because we forgot about it. We haven't talked.
we
about
were
it
supposed to
in a
go to Michigan instead.
while. All right,
We
yeah,
canceled New York
Yeah,
because
we're
nobody
gonna
really
go
gives
see
a
what's
fuck
going on
about
in
Heavy
Michigan.
D.
What's going on in Michigan?
We're
We're gonna go
see
hit some
Heavy D's
open
grave.
mics.
When?
Heavy D's grave.
We were planning it for Martin Luther King's birthday.
But we're still that's too soon though. I don't know if I can.
Well,
Take
we can
time
always
off.
push it back and do it closer to where weather's actually good.
Yeah, we can just do all this shit when it's like fucking.
And let me
April.
know like way in advance so I can take that time off.
Yeah, for sure. So you can tell your
But we will be going to Michigan and hitting some open mics and some just shows. I'm going to talk to my one dude down there.
Dennis said go to Michigan, yeah.
Oh, you got connections?
I got
We
a
know
couple
people. Dennis
down in
was
Michigan.
up in
Nice.
Michigan, and that girl Mandy. Do we know? Me and Dennis both know she lives up.
But I
in
know a
Michigan.
couple comedians in Michigan.
Yeah, there's that Michigan Comics Network.
Oh, Dennis is
Did you get on that group on Facebook?
Yeah, I am. I'm on that group.
That's a good group.
Yeah, I was gonna ask some questions, get some.
Yeah, pop some shit on there.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Fucking get that shit out there.
So from Tom, Pat, Joe, the mystery guest on the couch who I guess we're never going to show her face.
Until we get a better camera system, it's how it's got to be.
She she waved and said hi last
Yeah,
week.
She chimed in quite a bit.
She's not afraid. She just likes her. That's cool, man. Just chilling to her.
Happy New Year. Oh, well, yeah, we're a little over time.
When's STD gonna start a regular comedy show?
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah, what the fuck happened with that? Thanks for bringing that up.
No, I texted the guy. His name is Jeff, and he said he was going to talk to me today or tomorrow or somewhere there. So stand by for March, April, May, or no February. I'm probably going to try to start a monthly mic details to come on that. Same with the t-shirt details coming in.
And I might be doing something with B-Side soon.
That's so far.
Okay.
So what? Come support, motherfucker.
I know.
I always put you in a good spot. I don't put you up first.
Melissa says, Happy New Year to everyone else too. All
So
right,
from
guys.
everybody at STD, enjoy yourselves. Be safe.
Patreon.com/STD podcast.
Yeah.
Look us up on Spotify so we can get some fucking listens finally.
Show to your friends if you got friends out there, man. Let us. They got
Spread the love, man.
Watch the replay. That's cool too, man. It's all views.
Spread the
Any
love.
episodes, there's like fucking 40 things in there.
And Pat,
Spread the ESTD.
hit him with that line.
Watch them all.
Huh?
Hit him with the line. Oh, he done canceled you.
Not yet. Not yet.
All right, go ahead.
William Hung.
Yeah.
Fuck Lakewood Comedy.
And get infected.
And we're out, guys. Good.